Welcome, everyone, to episode 14 of The Final Pages, hosted by me. I'm Junior Monk. I will be your DM for the night. Toxin, thanks, everybody. Thank you the most for your sub. You earned your chair for another month.
Yay! I thought I was fired when I showed up late.
No, you weren't late. You were on time.
I was lately on time.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Glad to have everyone. How are you, players?
Present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Here.
Yep. Puck, you noticed Toxin got a haircut. It trimmed up a little bit. Oh yeah, we have new emotes. Thanks to Puck.
Yeah, I could use those.
We got new emotes. Oh, you want to see something else that's cool? Now, if I say, will someone please roll for me? Do exclamation roll, and you can roll.
Yeah, boy. That's so cool. Oh, I don't.
No,
have that
I will
command.
not do that. I will not do
I rolled
that.
a 17. Yes.
Also, if you need to roll damage, you can do exclamation roll space 2d6, and I'll do it for you. Mm-hmm.
Mine's not working.
You broke it.
Well, that's
I
because
think there's
you
oh,
typed
wow.
rule.
I wonder why that could be.
I think you put I rule.
Ja rule. Here, I'll roll.
Jai, dude.
Whoa, 20! That's crazy. Whoa.
So yeah. Anyway, that's going on. Glad to have everyone. If we're ready, let's do this damn thing.
Never not ready.
Okay, I'll take that as everyone's ready.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's find
Sorry,
out.
I was still loading into roll 20.
Oh yeah, no, it's good because we're gonna find out what happened.
Previously on The Final Pages. Battered, bruised, and scattered across the snowy mountain peak, our adventurers regroup at the wreckage of their once great airship. Mercy's leg pinned under the detached and broken figurehead, still nowhere to be seen. The Waka Waka tribe of lizard folk desperately work to protect their unhatched eggs from the frigid elements, symptoms of hypothermia quickly manifesting. Meanwhile, Ham and Robin go sledding, seemingly oblivious to the disaster surrounding them. Poor form, you two. Poor form. Savvy wields her mysterious arcana to summon fire to stave off exposure of the elements. Our pirate on shore leave used the stars to determine their location in the world. The party found themselves stuck deep in the wretched Ass Mounting Range mountains. Scouting the surrounding area, smoke is spotted in the distance and Ham finds a wounded Syl. As a desperate plan for possible escape begins to form, our protagonists are set upon by a pack of wolves. A pitched battle ensues, outnumbered. Fur, fangs, and claws close in on the party from all sides. It seems that all hope was lost. But then, bursting forth from within the wreckage, a bar of soap in one hand and a blood-soaked IKEA catalog in the other, our lizard champion, Tyler Durder, joined the mayhem. Emboldened by his presence, our heroes surged forward to defeat their canine foes. The high of victory quickly falls away as the reality of their situation sets back in. How will they escape their frigid prison alive? Now, back to the show.
And we're back. So, where we left off, it was the second watch, and Hamish, you had been, you were awoken by Savvy, and as you were beginning your watch, you saw the plume of smoke off to the east, a few miles away. The rest of the group is either sleeping or studying a book that they are going to study all night, I imagine. But what are you doing, Hamish, as you have the night to yourself?
Mercy,
Huh? Yes. What?
would you be able to keep an eye out while I go and just look around for a bit? I promise I'll be back 5 minutes.
Don't trip on the
Maybe 10.
tripwire. Just don't trip on the tripwire.
Can
It'll wake everybody up.
Can you show it to me one more time?
Yes. Yeah.
While you were setting it up, I was
Yeah.
and I point to the wolf carcasses behind me. I was busy.
Yeah. It's right. It's right here.
Okay.
She'll closes the book and goes over, and just points it out.
And with that spell, you're actually able to determine who trips it and who doesn't, right?
Correct.
Okay. So he wouldn't be able to trip it, right?
Oh, she wants me to pay attention.
Smart.
Well,
Now he wouldn't be able to trip it because he knows where the tripwire
That's
is.
actually a good point. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're here, Default. We're so glad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. I'm like I said, 5-10 minutes, and I should be back. Just want to go. Just want to go check something out, something that Savvy saw. So
Okay. I'm timing 10 minutes.
right, and I'm gonna leave with Sil.
Okay. So
I'm
you.
timing 10 minutes.
Good.
I'm headed in the direction of the smoke.
Okay, so you head off into the east. And as you head off into the east, away from the moon, you're going to climb up that slippery slope up onto the outside of the bowl, and you walk towards where the skull was detached from the front of the ship. And immediately outside of this bowl and away from the bonfires that Savvy has kept going, you are immediately hit with the sound of cold mountain wind rushing from the east to the west right into your face. It makes you put your head down. Even Sil crouches lower to the ground. And as you walk through the woods, the moon is glowing. The snow is glowing from the moonlight. How far in are you going?
I'm gonna try and time myself, so just kind of counting softly out loud to myself to the seconds, so I only go 5 minutes in, because I know that Mercy will be very literal, and
Yeah.
and I don't want to make her upset, but approaching that 5 minute mark, I'm gonna try and find a tree or a rock, something to get a little bit higher, so that I can check out. That's. I think last time you said it was a cabin.
Yeah, it's definitely man-made smoke. It's not natural.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay.
The first roll of the night.
Let's go.
An 18 is a good roll. Your feet are crunching snow. You see that Sil has figured out how to walk on top of the snow, and she's a lot quieter than you. And then you catch a whiff of it. It smells like cooked meat, and you hear crackling fire, but it is off in the distance. Or maybe it was something else. Maybe it's something else crackling in the woods.
Oh, it's definitely something else. being in the woods with snow falling and things like that, with the wind, I won't be hearing a fire. Am I able to see it at all, or do I just smell it?
Well, now that you're in the woods, you can't see the smoke from the canopy of the trees themselves. So, you're kind of stuck in a very thick forest at this point.
Okay. Any sign of animals besides wolf prints that might be alarming? For example, bears or anything like that?
You'll need to make a survival check for that. Second roll of the night, as good as the first.
All right. Now, I do have favorite enemy on beasts, so I would get advantage on this one.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I love that. Okay. You do see footprints that aren't the wolves. They are 4 times the size of your own. It is a bipedal creature that's been making these. You see there are bits of broken branch from where this thing has moved. And you see that the footprints have an opposable thumb, almost like an animal that can climb. Not a bear.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start heading back.
Okay. Okay.
That's a note from me. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of jog back this time. So
Yeah.
doesn't set off the alarm.
Okay, so you jog back to camp. The rest of your watch goes.
Hold on. When I get back, I'm gonna kind of relay that information to Mercy, and say, so. At first, I thought it was a giant. But then I saw the little thumb on its foot in the snow. I have no idea what that is. Do you?
Today is the first day I've ever seen snow, so I don't think I am the best person to ask for the animals that live in wintry forest.
Hold on, back up. You've never seen snow before. Have you ever had a snowball fight? Have I made
What's
a
snowball fight?
Here, let me show you. Make a snowball and gonna throw it at her face.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
It hits you in the face.
Ow.
And then it just kind of drips down your shirt onto the pages of the book, and it's a cold snowball.
Mercy just instantly just starts gently drying the book of my journal. I don't think that was a good.
Well, you're supposed to, just
I did not know that.
it's here. You throw one at me now. I'll make a snowball and hand it to her.
It's a cold snowball. It's made of ice and snow.
In hopes and dreams.
In hopes and
She'll throw it.
Just like limp wrist down.
Yeah. She's like, I am trying to figure out what the sigils are so we can get this ship to fly.
She's been staring at these sigils for at least 4 hours.
Yeah.
Her eyes are crossed, and you can tell she blinks and they're dry from this winter mountain.
Just dark circles under her eyes.
Sometimes it helps to think about it and look at something else for a little bit. I didn't mean to with the book. But it might be easier to find what you're looking for after you take a wee little break like that. So I'm going to go sit over there. If you need to throw a snowball at my head to clear your mind, you let me know.
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
When you're not so focused, maybe I'll show you how to make an angel. A snow angel. Not to be confused with the real things.
Oh.
Do you want to make a snow angel? Okay, bye.
Angel, that's a cool name. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yep, and that's how I'm spending the rest of my watch. Awkwardly sitting, waiting for a snowball to hit me.
Okay. Okay. The next watch will bring us towards the sunrise of the morning, between 3 and 4. Who's got the next watch?
I think it's. Is there only one watch left?
Yeah.
I think it's just me and Camille who haven't, or Robin and Camille who haven't done watches, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a watch.
I'll be awake as well.
Oh.
We'll do a watch together.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
We'll synchronize our watches.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. I'll give that to you. That was a good one. So what does the exchange look like from between Hamish, Robin, and Camille?
Just go in after my watch is up and say, "Hey, Robin."
I throw a snowball at him.
At Robin?
No.
You miss and you hit Robin.
Oh.
Yes.
It's the worst way to wake up ever.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a good throw.
Why would you do that to me? Oh. Hamish.
It's
Mercy.
It's time for your watch.
Oh, that's the worst thing that has ever happened to me ever. And then I lean in close and I go, I will get you back for this.
Whoa. Roll intimidation, because dang.
You
I
will never know
sleep.
peace.
I will not sleep for the rest of the night.
Nightmare dreams as we're doing. A 15. That's pretty intimidating. You want to do a wisdom saving throw? I don't know. How do you what do you roll against intimidation?
Probably a wisdom save, yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, that's wild.
I thought that was going to be a 1.
Ah, I did it.
That's crazy.
1 point. That's awesome.
Love it. No, that sends shivers down your timbers.
Gosh dang.
As I'm leaning in close, I say that, and then there's a moment of silence, and then I give him a good pat on the shoulder and say, "Have a good night, bud," and I walk out.
All right. Well, with that,
I'm gonna spoon the lizard.
You mean Tyler Durden?
Oh heck yeah!
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna waka let you come in. You guys can spoon. He's cold, but yeah,
He
but not for long.
He appreciates what is surely just an attempt to keep him warm in the harsh environment and nothing more.
Exactly. Eventually, your temperatures will be exactly the same. He's gonna acclimate to you.
That is how this works, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Ashikapushudushuti. It's so good to see you. So, you two now have watch. I need a perception check from one of you or both of you, or neither.
I was going to say, as whoever goes to wake up Camille that's going to wake up Camille, they will find that he is already sitting up where he was sleeping, already strapping on pieces of armor and things. Looks like he's been up for a little bit already.
Up doing what?
Getting ready for the day. Probably just couldn't. I have a lot of trouble sleeping lately. It's really strange.
Maybe it's the holes in your arms and shoulders.
It could be. No,
The dual voice that you got going on. I don't know. Could be all kinds of things. Stress.
It's crazy.
It's the
Camille is slowly turning into Deadpool. Fantasy Deadpool. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, fantasy. Thank you. Fantasy Deadpool. A 7. I like it.
It wanted to be a 17 so bad.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I should roll perception as well.
23. That's a lot of numbers. That equals 30 combined.
I don't even look at the tree line. I'm not even keeping watch. I'm just playing cards with Camille. I'm distracting him.
Yeah. You notice the smoke off to the east has died down. It's gone. And the rest of the area itself is peaceful. There's no movement. There's no weird smells. All is well on top of the mount.
So the game is called Euchre. Usually it's played with 4 people, but we're each going to have 2 hands of cards. And I start to deal out cards. This is a classic trick-taking card game. You're going to love it. I explain the rules and what I make him do so we stay awake, because I deal 4 hands of cards and I make us stand up and rotate 1 chair around the thing. So we're just rotating around the table.
Camille is just constantly nodding after every instruction. He gets the game wrong immediately, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
But it's actually the lead suit is Dragon Hearts. So you can't play a medieval spade. I don't know.
I thought this was a fantasy club.
Oh yeah. Well, get it like a club. Go. And minor illusions, some dance lights, some strobing lights.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Is that a level 1 spell?
Camille has a seizure.
Level 1 cantrip. Got it.
I should have taken this watch.
I know, right?
Camille, being a medieval peasant boy unfamiliar with flashing lights, immediately has a seizure.
Just face down in the snow, ass up, the way it's meant to be. Okay.
And then Robin says to himself, "Oh, so it works. I'm coming for you, Ham." It's all just a run.
Yeah. Okay. You'll have a sneak attack round on Hamish. The rest of your watch goes as you guys want it to, with nothing really dangerous around. And you'll notice that our famous, hats off to Mr. Minimopsy, Tyler comes out. And as Tyler comes out, he's going to look at you all, and you're going to hear him say, "Hello."
Holy shit! You learned common!
And he's just going to point and go, "Waka, waka, waka, waka."
Oh, never mind. False alarm.
And he learned how to say hello, yes, but that's all he knows.
You know what? I'm so proud of him.
I teach him how to play euchre. Now we just need 1 more player for a full game.
Tyler understands it just as much as Camille did.
Yeah, a little bit better. He can count cards, so. And
now, see, Tyler. Here's what you're doing, and I take his hand of cards and I flip it around. The color side faces you, the one with the pictures. Yeah, that's. You were just showing me your hand there, bud.
With that, you guys are going to watch the sunrise. Eventually, you're going to see that the other lizard folk comes out. And as Kuraz comes out, you could see they are kind of bundled in all of the random clothing that they found here, as warm as they can be. And she's going to point to the fire, which hasn't died down, but is definitely beginning to die down. And you guys have survived a night on the mountain after being drenched in salt water, bamfed from underneath Bearspire to the top of the mountain, north of the Morduke Valley. And as morning approaches, what are you all doing?
I assume at this point I have all the sigils, right?
So, yes, but let me tell you what happens.
Wolves.
So,
They get it right.
as the morning rolls through, Mercy, this is not the first time you've pulled an all-nighter.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time you've pulled an all-nighter in the freezing cold tundra that is the northern
I did take
mountain.
a snowball to the face, you're correct.
You took a snowball to the face, and if I remember correctly, we're in the... What is the next...
Wretched ass mounting range.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. We are in the wretched ass mounting range. And here, you start to find yourself starting to get dizzy. You're starting to realize that the sun coming up is blinding off of the surface of the snow. The cold air is giving you a headache just on one side of your face, and behind your right eye as a tension headache, and you realize that your fingers have gone numb from the cold. You are absolutely exhausted, but you have this eureka moment where you can pretty much memorize the entire book front to back. You know every photo, image that was drawn, or illustration. You know every word. You've even started to pick up some typos in the script. We're doing. Thanks for the Prime, buddy. Much love, dude. Welcome. So you do have one level of exhaustion. You also realize that these engravings, the sigils that you have to carve into the ship, there is a material used to do it, and this ship is destroyed. It's not going to ever be able to fly again. Although you know how to do it, you can't do it with this ship.
Monk's a lizard racist, confirmed.
Wow. I just want to say this on the record. I am not a lizard folk racist. That is all. Continue.
That didn't cut out for me, so all I heard is lizard folk, and then it cut off. So
Disclaimer: the views and perspectives held by RGM Monk are not the official views of Gaming Related Incorporated.
Because his official view is that lizard folk deserve genocide, apparently. So.
I did not say that. That's not even what
Monk
my voice
said
sounds
today,
like.
I really felt like wiping out an entire culture.
Women, children, adults.
Waka waka! I mean, when you're in the waka. Waka waka, motherfucker! I mean, it's you, wakas. Just kidding.
I
That's
mean,
really
although
mean.
not literally, figuratively, the cast of Gaming Related is cold-blooded in sympathy of our lizard folk friends who are about to die.
They're not gonna die, guys.
No,
So they're about to be murdered senselessly by our GM.
I'm not a robot racist either. Okay, I loved your robot.
Hang on. What are these new accusations coming out of the woodwork? Monk, do you have a history that we should have talked about before starting a public corporation together?
Oh, wow.
It's an-
Wow.
Answer the question, Monk.
It's an LLC. By the way,
It's a lick.
no, I love all robots. Anyway, good morning, Guten Tag. What are you guys doing this morning? Day 2 on the mounting ass forest. Wretched.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Day 2,
Thanks.
mounting wretched ass.
You crushed it. Crushed it.
We're not sacrificing the lizards. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not sacrificing. You're sacrificing them. We're not doing anything.
Excuse me.
That decision was. I feel guiltless.
Thank you.
So we're out of here, guys, right? We're gonna We're gonna just take off.
I mean, I haven't told any of y'all yet.
So that's what we're gathering around for. So
Yeah, everyone.
Swaggers over, right? Well, Mercy, did you get
Also,
what you needed?
what is the material needed to create the sigils?
Yeah, it is.
You skipped over that. I caught on it, but you tried to skip over it.
You're very smart. You are the resident artificer. You're like material ? Ask Monk now! !
14 lizard folk corpses.
It is
It is 14 lizard folk.
ancient spiderweb, also known as cobweb. I'm kidding, Mercy. It's not that. It's not that. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I know you're writing with the pen. No, it's no, it's
If you say lizard folk,
it's ground up seashells. Yeah, I got you, Leon. Ground up seashells mixed with some magic, some tomfoolery.
I was really hoping for like an obscure mineral, like it's bitsum.
Yeah, it's amethyst,
Cadmium.
actually.
It's mithril, actually.
Mithril.
Mercy, I just checked my inventory list, and I have I don't know if this is useful for you, but I have some ground up seashells with some magic and tomfoolery. I know that we're trying to pool our resources here to try and get out. I also have these extra costumes we can wear for layers and warmth, carpenter's tools, painter's supplies, but I thought you'd specifically like the ground up seashells with magic and tomfoolery. It's on my item list. You can check it if you'd like.
That was not a beach he was at, Puck. It was a riverbank. No seashells.
It's connected to the ocean, so like really, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know that I've ever heard them called river shells, though. Like, I feel like shells of any variety, generally speaking, would
Listen,
be described if found near water as seashells.
Who created this
right?
world? Who created this world? Yeah? In
Not
this
you.
world, there is river shells. In this world, river shells.
Toxin and I are like,
Yeah, Okay. Okay.
A team of 7 people.
Toxin, back me up. Ransom Pig, Constantine, somebody.
no, they're definitely seashells, but depending on how you look at it, these lizard people could be considered from the sea, and we could destroy their eggs.
What about
this direction.
Guys.
What about the armor?
Okay.
What about the armor that was left from the sea people? Those were made out of
Related
seashells.
does not reflect the views of.
Let's make an omelet.
You can't get a few seashells without breaking a couple eggs.
They're dead anyways.
You guys are such good problem solvers. I don't want to railroad you by saying the ship can't be fixed. Because the last time I tried to railroad you, you ended up with a ship. So...
And how did we do it? With some good old-fashioned bullying. Let's do it again!
You did.
Through
So-
Yanye, all
Alright.
things are possible.
Okay.
Someone hold Tyler down. Let's grab the eggs.
Okay, how about if someone in chat can roll a d20, do exclamation roll. We'll see if we can give you some seashells from the armor, because that's a good call. Let's see
Aha.
it. Let's see it, chat. Exclamation point roll. A 17.
Ooh,
See?
a 17.
See? This is the bullying I'm talking about. This is the bullying I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a good roll, isn't it?
That is good enough.
All right, is it time for the halftime show? No, we're only 30 minutes in. Okay.
It's been a long 30 minutes for you, hasn't it?
You are going to find that Tyler Durder does have part of the clothing that he put on, some of the armor that has some shell spikies from the conch shell. And so do some of the other lizard folk is they're using it not as armor, but as clothing to stay warm and alive. But, you know, if you want to rip it from them, you're totally welcome to.
Hey, Tyler, what if I give you my jacket so you can stay warm while, I take those seashells from you? So that way, you're, like, warm and nothing bad happens to you, ever. And I give him my jacket, and he gives me the thing that is currently keeping him warm.
So
but I should have put on the jacket in reverse.
It's the only way.
Can I get a little bit scientific and just plant something in Mercy's head to argue for?
I need to take my headphones off?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
So we have several wolf carcasses, right? And within those carcasses is found bone. The primary material in seashells is calcium carbonate, which is also one of the 3 primary materials in bone.
Not in my
I
world.
am an alchemist.
Oh.
I will happily grind it for you.
So what if we shape that bone into a shell shape and we see it? So it would be a seashell.
So
it's a seen
what
shell.
if we take the lizard eggs and we crack them open and we make an omelet, and then we take the remnants of the shell and we form that into a shell shape?
Welcome, Ariande.
Thank
you for the follow.
Does the shape give it magic power? Is that what we're doing? That's what I'm learning. The
Well, we
shape
also
gives
need
it
to
magic
add
power.
tomfoolery. We also need to
I
add
feel like we're already doing that.
I
That
feel
is
like
a
we're already
compliment.
doing that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
okay. Let me start at the top. There are bones inside of dogs.
I knew it.
Okay.
This whole time I knew it.
Yeah. Next on the list, calcium carbonate is indeed also found in bone. There's nothing seashell-y about lizard eggs, but they do make for good omelets. And then lastly, I mean, you can certainly try. You know, mash the bones and.
There's also a giant skull head right there.
There is a giant skull head that, you know, could be a sea creature. I don't know.
It could be. It could have been a sea dragon for all we know.
It could be.
I'm gonna take one of its teeth.
You're gonna take one of these giant teeth?
Yes.
Okay. How are you gonna grab one of these giant teeth?
Crowbar.
Okay. Let's see. Does this thing even have teeth? Yes, it does have teeth. I'm looking at them right now. It does have teeth. Yes. Okay. It has teeth. Can you give me a strength athletics check with your crowbar tool?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have said with disadvantage. I should have said with disadvantage.
No, it is. It is with disadvantage. Because
Really?
I am exhausted.
Oh, it is.
All
Okay.
skill checks are at disadvantage until a long
I knew
rest.
that. I totally knew that. Hey, I'll tell you what though. On your way to this skull, you climb up out of the bowl and immediately are hit with the wind. We'll turn on the wind sound just for you. There it is. You hear that? That's for you. And then,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You'll notice that the orb is glowing just a little bit brighter this morning on top of the skull. You go to the front of the skull. You try to use your crowbar, and you just can't find purchase. You can't find a way to pull this tooth out. You end up falling in the snow. It's super cold and very embarrassing.
Okay, no one was over there.
Yeah.
I just saw Mercy walk over.
Mercy goes to break into the skull.
And fails. But then goes back to climb up on the skull because notice it's glowing more.
Okay. It is glowing more. Savvy, as you climb up on the top of the deck to take watch, make a perception check up there.
Okie
Also, the fire of the bonfires is starting to go out. Okay.
I see everything.
You
I see the world. I see the dreams. I see the the futures of the eggs that have yet to hatch.
Oh my gosh.
I see.
Wait.
Savvy really wants an omelet, yo.
Of each and every, she's vegetarian. Sees each and every one of their lives as they progress from their current state to old age, dying peacefully, not on a mountain. Of this, I'm certain. That's what we on watch.
I didn't know eggs were not vegetarian.
Technically, they are, I think.
Okay. I mean,
I think it has more to do with the intent here that would ruin that.
I think,
just to be clear,
as you're contemplating the eggs, you fail to see what's right in front of you, which is just snow and trees.
And Mercy.
And Mercy laying in the ground. In the snow. Yeah, you climb up, and you're on the back of the skull. You see the shiny globe that is definitely glowing with magic. And at this point, the lizard folk start to come out, and they start to panic a little bit. And you'll see that Tyler Durder is going to take initiative, and he's going to go and start breaking pieces of wood off the planks of the ship. And he's going to start to throw them in the fire. He's going to start to skin each one of these wolves.
I skinned them last time.
They already done.
I thought Hamish already did that.
Hamish, you totally did. That's why you have blood on your hands.
And if he wants to be constructive, not destructive, he could help me chop wood like I'm already doing.
Yeah, Tyler Durder would love to help you chop wood. He didn't know you were doing that. Did you go off into the woods to go chop wood?
I'm just right on the outside. I'm visible from the ship.
Yeah, so you split the party. You're in deep, man. So deep. Tyler's going to come up and he's going to look at you and waka, 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 as he watches you chop wood. And then he reaches out a hand. Waka?
Too right, man. And Camille just keeps chopping.
Okay, he's going to step back and he's just going to watch, like, waka. That's pretty waka.
That's pretty waka, dude.
You know, 3 words. Hello, and that's pretty.
Hello, that's pretty. Yeah. Yeah. What are the rest of you guys doing? Haim, you're gonna go talk to Savvy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and climb up on the upper deck. So, I was having a thought last night. Obviously, we can't be taking care of all of these lizard folk. Not possible.
And that means...
I think it means you saw the smoke from last night. I think we found the source of it. Assuming it's a big enough structure, we could at least put him somewhere that'll keep him alive while we go and either get supplies or help. Something. But we can't be traveling with him. Well, I figured out that.
And then what, Hamish?
Honestly, if we give them, as far as I see it, we give them the tools they need to survive, and the rest is on them.
On that, I think we can agree, Hamish. I do not mean to strand them here. However, they are a people all their own. We are not their saviors. I do not intend to. It is, I think, promising to believe that there may be warmth to be found to the east. But whether hospitality is there is another question. At the same time, if we desire, we could make it more welcoming. But I suggest that if only to say, and then what? Because there is no help that we will get. It as soon as Mercy said that we are unlikely to find that this will fly once again, the path forward seems clear to me now.
Hamish, where are the wolf carcasses?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're right over there on that post. I was trying to massage them a little bit last night so they weren't so stiff.
Okay.
Sorry. No, you're right. We can't be responsible for them. And it's impossible for us to keep them alive. I figure that whatever the source of that smoke is, it's their best bet. And at that point, we just have to do our best and they do theirs. We're not their leaders. We didn't bring him here. And there's nothing we can do.
Don't tell Robin, but we could always make them a sled. Like, not a big sled. A small one, you know, appropriately sized for them. Like, a length of one of them or two, perhaps. There is a lot of wood here. I don't think that more than maybe a third of them would make it down the mountain. But that might be more than would make it otherwise. Either way, Hank, I do not intend to die here. While the rest of you decide what you'd like to do, I feel confident in my own decision. If there is a way to see them through to the next potential place of safety, within reason, I will assist. But make no mistake, I have no intention of watching more helpless individuals be cut down in the woods while we are tasked with the unwilling job of an escort.
That does seem to be a theme, doesn't it?
Does it not?
I'm willing to take them over there to that, whatever that may be. I'm even willing to help them with the sleds that you were saying.
Maybe that's an idea. Maybe we make some sleds. We try to use that to take them in a caravan to the east and see what lies over there, and then leave them there.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. This is after we drop them off and after we leave them to their fate, whatever that may be, good or ill. But is the safest way, I shouldn't say safest, the nearest place of civilization, is that not to the west?
It is difficult to say. I have not ventured this far, but I can tell you that whether it is to the west or to the east down the mountains, we will be going down the mountains. And it seems to me that we are just as far from a town that I've heard of in either direction. I may be wrong, but west is as good as east in my mind, at least for those of us that can walk in the snow.
I can help guide the way there, help us get down safely.
I think we will need it, Hamish. I do. Because
especially Robin.
You pissed him off last night.
I didn't mean to. I didn't even throw a snowball. Well, not at him.
Perhaps you would want to clear that up with him sooner rather than later.
I don't know who I'm more afraid of, Robin and Mercy. Can't be throwing her under the bus. Under the wagon.
It seems you learn wisdom.
Mercy has just got one of her daggers and is just hacking away, trying to get a bone from one of these carcasses.
Make a survival check, Mercy.
Bloodshot, sleep-deprived eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, she's exhausted.
No, let's stab yourself. It's gonna be great.
Probably.
A 3, close. That is a close call. You do poke yourself with whatever tool you're using, but it doesn't pierce the skin. It hurts, and your hands are just too cold. Mercy, these bones aren't breaking. They're not cutting. Your brain has rendered it, but your hands have not.
Savvy's gonna look to Hamish as
Cut into her
she
glove
sees
and
this.
just throws her gloves down.
Oh. She just crosses
I
her
think that Mercy, rather than angering her, you could endear yourself to her. It appears she needs some help.
Good plan. What do you say we set off here in about an hour? I'll go help Mercy. We get everybody together, and then we leave this, whatever the heck this was.
A mistake.
Mercy, let me show you. Don't worry about that. I got that.
I need bones.
Oh shit!
I don't know why, but I'll get you some. I'll get you some bones.
We don't have seashells. We're in snow. There is no sea here.
Mercy, would you like a sled? Would you like to be carried on a sled?
What is a sled?
It goes on top of the snow. And,
like a ship?
A little bit. But then we'll pull you so that you can take a rest, a little nap while we walk. Because you're right, we are nowhere near a sea, and bones are not seashells.
No, but they have.
Yeah, Cam.
Technically, seashells are a type of bone specifically.
Yeah, DM.
Specifically for sea creatures, but compounds within regular bones, like within wolves, it's very similar to those within seashells.
Go sit by the fire. I got this. Actually, you know what? Hey, Sil, come chomp this.
Sil purrs, and you can't understand what she says, but it's pretty cool.
You have no idea how.
And she begins to chomp on it. You'll see that the lizard folk are going to start to come out now that the sun is starting to come out, and they're going to kind of sunbathe a little bit. And since everyone's dry this morning, well, somebody didn't take a dip in the snow. But as they come out and they're going to gather kind of around the fire, you're going to see that they are hungry, and they are going to start chomping on most of these wolves. But yes, you're able to harvest some bone from these wolves.
Here. I don't know why you need this, but hopefully it makes you feel a little better. And
that's how I gotta make the sigils. I can't just carve sigils. It has to be within the sigils. I have to carve them with the
bone.
With technically it's supposed to be seashells, but we don't have that, so I'm improvising. And then magic. So I need those things to make the ship fly.
I do have magic, apparently. I could give you a little berry. That might help.
What do you let me? I giggles. You don't say. Apparently.
I mean, I could grind it up with the bone, and it would make it more kind of like a paste than a powder, so it would be easier to put it into the sigils, so that might work.
I'll try that. I'll try that for you. Yeah.
Okay.
And a little
I
sprig
gotta-
of mistletoe. Here.
I have to dry the bones.
Oh.
Mercy goes and takes the bones near the fire.
Okay, the lizard folk are gonna watch you as you're taking the bones near the fire, and they're gonna say "Waka, waka," and they're gonna reach out for the bones.
No.
Oh, Waka,
Waka.
Waka. They turn their back to you.
Have all of that. These are just bones.
Just bones, she says. Waka, waka.
Ah, you mean seashells?
I'm gonna have to Google that. How to turn bones into seashells. Sodium carbonate, biphosphorate, triglycerides,
Wow.
Did you say sodium bicarbonate?
hemoglobin. So, you guys have an hour before you head out. Are you building a little makeshift sled that fits
Yeah.
a one Mercy on it?
I'm gonna try. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, make a survival
as
check.
Mercy is grinding down bones.
As Mercy's gonna grind down bone, she's gonna find one of those, what are those things called? The centrifuge. You know, so you can separate the sodium bicarbonates from the globins.
I have alchemical tools.
Okay, yeah, you could beaker them out. That's fine. It's gonna stink. Yeah, like that. It's gonna stink.
Oh yeah, I'm an alchemist. I know all of it stinks.
You're gonna stink too. I'm sorry, that was mean. You're gonna smell just
Covered
fine.
in snow. So.
You make a makeshift, doable, saving throw worthy sled.
Okay.
Yeah. It sits on the snow.
That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah, it's like the size of the Titanic, fantasy Titanic door. Seats
Oh, then
one and a half.
definitely more than just me.
No, just one.
It doesn't sit seat 5.
Respect Leo. Okay, so you have enough firewood, Camille. You and Tyler Durder bring it all back to the camp. Tyler kind of gives you a pat on the back, Waka. Gives you a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he points out into the wilderness, Waka, Waka, and he points himself, Waka.
Hey, does anyone still speak Waka?
You gotta touch the orb. It is glowing more this morning, so it might actually have more magic in it. Since
Oh, all right.
crack
Tyler, you wait.
seal-
You
since I
here?
fixed the crack.
Okay, he
I touch ball.
okay, you go and you
I touch ball.
ball is life, right?
All is live.
Okay, I need a dexterity saving throw from you, sir. As you jump up and you kind of dunk on this ball.
Precisely 10.
Amazing.
Okay.
Movie.
Yeah, that's all you got. You'll take 8 points of thunder damage as you go flying backwards,
Ow.
landing in the snow. And as you hear, as you say, "Ow," Tyler Durder's gonna walk up to you. He's gonna say, "Bro, that was gnarly."
Yeah, gnarly. Can you help me up?
Yeah, righteous. He reaches down
Oh,
and he picks you up. So, I'm decked out, man.
Yeah, what?
I see that you guys are getting ready to move. I want to go with.
Oh, are we? This is genuinely the first time Camille noticed we were packing up.
Haven't you been watching your own like party over there?
No, man, I've been chopping wood, and you just been standing there. I was making sure I didn't cut your shins,
Hey,
brother.
I was asking to help, bro. You were just like letting out some aggression. That's on you. I can help.
You know what, Tyler? You are so correct. You know what? That's some perspective.
Yeah.
If I'd known the ball worked, would have done it a long time ago. We could have been talking this whole time.
That's the parlay ball. That's where you parlay, my guy.
Parlay ball.
That's the parlay ball.
Yeah.
We all know that.
We all do. All of us.
And you brought the parlay ball with you. That's some serious power you got.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go talk to Mercy, and then I'll come back, and we can talk about you being decked out. What is decked out?
Look at me, and he looks like at his makeshift armor, and it's okay. It's from dead.
It looks so fancy.
It's from dead merchants. It absolutely gives you no armor. It's just merchant gear.
Yeah, you got the drip for sure. I'll be right back.
Drip. He turns around and he kind of says it to himself as he walks off.
Hey gang, so what did we determine? I'm over with fire by Mercy and Robin. Oh yeah, Mercy's up there. Robin. All right, Robin. What's happening? I think we're having omelets for breakfast so we can get some good protein, and then we're gonna do a snow hike. Where are we going? Something... Okay. If I remember correctly, it's either west or... might have been south. Possibly east.
Kraz.
Cardinal direction.
Kraz is gonna say, slow your roll there. I heard that. Was that some kind of joke?
90% of what I say is jokes, yeah.
Oh wait,
That's true.
Never mind, she can't understand you. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
Kraz reels it in. Sorry, Kraz.
Slow your roll there, Kraz.
She goes...
Kraz learned like eight common words.
Kraz is like...
your roll there.
What are you guys talking about?
Kind of joke. Yeah, that's a wonderful question. I will tell you as soon as I know. We're gonna be heading out soon. The others...
Savvy is gonna lean over the railing, hearing this exchange. There is a fire to the east. You may have seen it during your watch. Hamish believes that it is the byproduct of a structure, perhaps a place where they might find warmth.
Oh.
So, the idea is that rather than leaving them to die here, that we will help them get there, where we will then leave them to their fate.
Got it. I might edit that a little bit when you translate. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like you have a plan, my guys.
Yeah, for sure. So there was a fire to a particular direction, and that's something. And something is better than nothing. So I've chopped you a lot of wood to keep you guys warm, and we're gonna go check it out, is what it sounds like.
And you'll be back for us.
Yeah. 100%.
Why don't one of you stay with us to protect us?
Well, you got Tyler, though.
Don't you make me leave them.
We do have a Tyler, yes.
You have Tyler, and like I thought, like 5 of your guys here were in the water fighting the other water dudes, and they're alive still, and those guys were ferocious. So clearly, you can hold your own against some wolves.
The wolves were nothing compared to the marrow.
Yeah.
And they taste delicious.
Yeah, so what are you doing being worried? You should be, like, waiting with bated breath, hoping more wolves show up.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Righteous. We are going to be okay. Shaw, we are on top of the wave, my dude. We got this. Thanks for the pep. Kraz is going to go.
When did Tyler become a beach bro?
No, they're all Beach Bros. Remember the Waka Waka episode? I rewatched it.
Bros.
I rewatched it. Now I'm in character.
The only one that was not a beach bro is dead.
Oh, right.
Yeah, stabbed through the chest with a trident.
Yeah.
Insta-killed by a trident.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One
in a very
shot.
narrative, sort of instant manner of death.
It happens, you know, like you're just surfing one second and
Like
in the
a
barrel the
god
next.
came down and plucked her from this. Just like
She's in
Yoink.
the astral drink now, dude.
She should have had more HP. So yeah, she's gonna go and tell the rest of the lizard folk.
Waka 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 waka.
well, now you're just being offensive.
Excuse me?
Waka.
You want to run that by me again, City Slicker? No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't say that. So
Mercy goes up to Hamish and is like, "Do you have any of the good berries already, or do you, I don't know how this magic thing works."
Oh no, I have it. Sorry. Here you go. I had actually cast it, so yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
how do you cast it?
I put a little sprig of mistletoe on some berries, some dried raisins.
And then you blow into it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you just hand it to him. Nice.
Yeah. It looks fantastic.
No
And,
easy bake oven, no components, just...
No, the mistletoe is the component.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's a good turn. Good round.
And nature is the easy bake oven.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So...
And I'm gonna, in fact, I'm gonna give a good berry to Savvy, Robin, Mercy, Camille, just to make sure we're all on the up and up.
Okay.
Nice.
Y'all have your good berries. The lizard folk are going to start to take, not patrol, but they're starting to spread out around the ship. Tyler is going to stand on the deck. I wish you guys the most righteous trip. If I don't see you by sundown, we're gonna be rightly so upset. Do I have your word, my guy, that you're going to come back?
I
We
mean, I don't.
abandon Tyler. He's gonna become the BBEG. You
Oh,
all
for sure.
know this.
I mean, I don't really have the. Hang on, let me. Are we cool to be back by sundown, everybody? That's kind of what they're putting. They're like making me like promise, and it's making me a little uncomfy, and I don't feel like I can promise that by myself.
No, you cannot promise that. We are at the top of a mountain. It is perhaps 5 miles away. In treacherous conditions, to say that we'll be back by sundown is extremely generous. We may be back by tomorrow.
I thought we were taking them with and then just
Like-
leaving them.
Like, what did she say?
No.
Was that
No.
a confirmation? The head
Hang on,
looks
I'm
like
still, Tyler, like or crew as please be polite. I'm like we are conversating right now. I will let you know when I have heard what they have to say. This is a stressful situation, delicate conversation. Slow your roll.
Mercy's just grinding.
She slows her roll.
the bones with the berries, just turning it into paste.
Camille, this is what I recommend. Just put your hands in your pocket, cross your fingies, and tell them we'll be back by nightfall.
Hang on, wait. My friend back home did that. That means that. Kind of look at all the lizard folk. I know what that means.
It means that you're not being 100% truthful, but you might be if we're back by nightfall. But
Hang on. I was under the impression we had a plan that is alternative to what Ham is thinking. Is Ham's thoughts what we're actually doing?
I thought we were leaving them. Moving this many people who obviously are not good in the snow would take way longer. And if they get caught out and in the middle of the night, where we end up, is it good shelter for them? They're insta-dead.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to do that regardless, aren't we?
Not if this doesn't, and that's the point, right? If we go to this place and we find that it's not a viable option, this is their best option here. We go, we assess. If it is viable, we attempt to move them. If not, we get them supplies and we wish them well. That is the cold reality, but we are on top of a fucking mountain. So I find myself more than a touch apathetic at this point. At some point, we will have to ask ourselves if we can afford to be caught here much longer, let alone them. I suggest we move, and we move quickly.
Savvy's
Noted. Noted. All right, crew. I cannot guarantee nor promise that we will be back by sundown, but we will, in fact, be back. If we are not back, we have died. So we're gonna go check it out, scout it out, and then we'll be back. And it's like 5 miles through the mountain. I know you don't have any context for mountain, but that's a long way on a mountain, and a lot of variables. Really weird situation we're all in, but we are gonna do our best, and that I can promise you.
Well, here's hoping that the wave takes you where you need to land.
Uh-huh.
Waka, dude. Waka.
Ah.
Righteous. All right.
Okay.
Tubular.
Mercy, you you are going to grind up the bone with your tools.
Yep.
It's kind of a messy workspace as you're on a wrecked ship, an abandoned wrecked ship. But you are able to have powdered bone from a wolf.
And then I put the berries in and mushed it up and turned it into a paste.
Okay. You now have pasty bone.
Pasty bone dust, yes.
Pasty bone dust, yes. Your hour is up.
Band name.
Yeah, pasty bone dust. And then Savvy vaults over the back of the ship, and you guys have your little makeshift sled. Are you taking it with you?
Oh yeah.
Unless Mercy feels up to walking, but
Okay.
I did not gather that was a thing that she was feeling good to.
I don't even think she should, regardless of how she feels.
Okay.
She's just like hyper focused and not even knowing what's going on with the rest of the group or what the plan is. She's just grinding bone and is like,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm gonna carve into the wood. And now they're just grabbing her. They're like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, you're guided to sit on top of the sled, which is hard and wooden, and they start
That
pulling
was
you
just forced.
through the snow. It's called a callback. It's a callback. It's all it was. It's just a callback.
We throw a blanket over her, and she falls asleep like a parrot.
It's so comfortable. It's a wolf hide. It's a wolf hide.
Freshly trimmed.
Just
so
like
it's
a
clean
cat,
and
just
everything.
like in a burrito. Just like, all right,
Yeah.
get in there.
So do you
So moist.
lay the skin on you, or do you lay the fur on you? Which one is it? Probably fur, right?
The
Robin
fur.
swaddles her in the.
That is art I want to see.
I do a little.
I want to see Mercy swaddle like a little burrito, a little wolf burrito.
Good night, little Mercy. Good night.
I mean, ideally you would put one down for her to sit on or lay on, and then put one on top, right?
Okay, yeah. The other two pelts, can the lizard folk have them, please?
No.
Oh,
They can get their own. No, I don't care.
okay. Good to know. Good to know.
They get the other pelts. They have my blanket, like whatever materials I think we have that we don't need. It's
Thanks,
they can have a
Camille.
pelt.
Thanks,
They're-
guys. You're so nice.
They can have a pelt.
Okay. And off into the snowy wilderness you go, into the tundra, and as you're walking, your feet are digging at least 2 feet in. It is treacherous, it is slow going, it is very, very cold. I need to know marching orders.
I'm gonna go first.
I'll go
Okay.
second.
Okay,
I'm
Fourth.
on a cart.
nice.
I'll go behind the cart. How about that?
We know where the
Is Phil
burritos.
pulling the cart?
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Sill's in the front.
No, Sill's behind me.
Oh, okay.
Sil
next
is
to
to
you.
the side.
Yeah, to the side or behind. She's probably walking in my footprints.
Okay. So, I'm going to move you over to another map.
No.
New map time. Oh,
That's always a good sign.
You're on the south side of the map. Okay. Now, the first thing I want you all to notice here is that that sled that you built, it is going to work, but it is going to be a bumpy ride, as you're going to have to make your way around trees, over rocks. It's not going to be a pleasant ride. There's going to be a couple times where you're going to have to pick up the sled and carry it a few feet and put it back down on the snow. But yeah, as you guys are now making your trek. Now, Hamish, tell me a little bit about your Natural Explorer.
About what? Sorry, you cut out.
Your Natural Explorer.
So, important things for this part is, after we've traveled for an hour, difficult terrain doesn't slow us down. We can't get lost. Even when we're engaged in other activities, we remain alert to any dangers. And then, if it's just me traveling and not with the group, then I can travel stealthily at normal speed.
Okay. Okay, that's what I needed to know. As you're traveling through these trees, make a perception check.
Okay.
And you guys are traveling from west to east, even though on the map it looks from south to north. But to the top of the map is east. Okay. You're going to notice that there are wolf prints. Some of them bloodied. As they have run through here. You see they've actually made a little bit of a snow melt trail. And then you're going to notice the very large footprints. They're not fresh. They have been snowed over. But they also are following the same trail as the wolves.
Anybody know what that is? Anybody?
He pointing to? What's he pointing to?
The big old footprint.
The big footprints.
I'm in the back. I can't see it.
I walk up and I look down and I look up and I go, oh, that's a big footprint.
It is. With an opposable thumb.
This because I threw the snowball at you. Ain't it?
Oh, this is me trying to help a pal out. This isn't related to the snowball. I walk back to my spot in line.
Yeah, I think Robin's just saying, I think you'd know better than any of us, Ham. I think this is kind of your situation, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely something. It's big. Likes to climb. Alright, let's just keep going.
Okay. I saw that, Savvy. So as you keep going and make another turn, you can move up a little bit on the map north, and I will unhide a little bit more of it. Now, as you've moved further north, you are going to see that just a few more feet to the north, and you're going to see there's a drop. And this drop, you can see that the snow, it is so steep that the snow can't even cling to the rock wall. It looks like some kind of crag that you have found.
And the footprints go that direction?
They don't. The footprints kind of disappear towards your left. as you just see this really deep fall or pit.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
And, avoid said big, deep fall pit.
Okay. Moving this way, you are essentially following the tracks, and those tracks, and you'll need to move still to keep up with you, and then
Gotcha.
wherever Still goes, Mercy follows because she's on the sled.
Beautiful.
Okay. As you come up around here, there's a place where it's basically a hill in front of you, and there's no way for the sled to climb it. You're gonna have to actually double back and go south a little bit to go around this hill towards the left.
Can people walk up it just fine?
Yes, people can.
You're gonna have to walk for just a little bit.
Okay.
Or do you leave her sleeping? Or do you wake her up?
If she's asleep, no, I'm gonna wake her up.
Okay. It's up to you. She is asleep. We'll say she is sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, try to pick her up, but yeah, I'll try to pick her up.
Pick her up
And then
like carry her, pick her up?
Yeah.
Okay. You pick up the burrito, and
Perfect.
Very small, light burrito.
Oh, fantastic. My strength score is not great.
Okay. As you kind of peek at the top of the hill, what you see in front of you, Hamish and Camille, as you climb up with him, you're going to see that there is a bridge. And you can see that on that bridge, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you this part of the map. You can see this huge crag that goes from northeast to southwest. Is before, and you see that bridge is made of stone. A humanoid has definitely built it. And you see that it's fresh, as in it's still usable. It's being used, as a matter of fact.
So the other side looks pretty steep. Are we able to walk down at all?
You can slide down. It's not very far. Maybe 10 or 15 feet.
Oh yeah, we're good.
You can slide down to the bridge. What do you guys do?
Slides down the hill. All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes.
All right, still holding Mercy. Gonna be like, all right, and I'm gonna go.
Okay. So you slide down the hill.
Yes, while carrying Mercy.
While carrying Mercy. Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
a 7. Okay. Yeah, Mercy, good thing you're covered in furs. You are going to wake up as you're being jostled, as Hamish slides on his back, goes down, but his foot catches a rock, and he kind of tumbles forward, rolls over you, lands on his butt with you in his lap, and you're woken, you're dry, but you can tell that you just took a tumble. It didn't hurt, as it's snow.
What's happening? Are we under attack?
Just by gravity.
Hey, Ham, is there a reason why you didn't leave her on a sled for the thing that sleds are for?
He says that he's familiar with the mountains. I would trust his perspective. I would have thought that would be better, but I only know snow when it is melted.
Mercy's trying to wiggle at
That's fair. That's fair. I ain't no mountaineer, so sorry to jam.
No, you could get hurt.
Mercy, I'd give up now trying to get out. I'm expert level swaddler. You're in there for a good long nap.
I put her back on the sled.
You go back up over the mountain and put her back on the sled on the back of the hill?
The Syl comes over. She's a good kitty.
Okay, so Syl comes over, and what, she just like slides down back here?
Yeah.
Put Mercy back here?
Sure.
Okay. Mercy, go lay down. Go have a nap.
Okay.
She kind of does the sleeping bag hop as she goes back to the sled. Okay. Now that you're on this bridge, you're going to see that it is a far drop on either side of it. Complete darkness down there. A crack in the mountain. And then you spot it. On the other side of this mountain, or this bridge rather, you see that there are man-made steps. It looks like someone has piled large stone that you can climb, that kind of venture off towards the north and the right. I need Camille and Hamish to make perception checks. Okay. Okay, Hamish. You see that one of the trees on the other side of the bridge is completely bare of snow. The tree next to it is covered in snow. And you see that there's a huge pile of snow at the bottom, at the basin of that tree. You can see that some of the branches have been broken. And you can see that there are twigs sticking out of the pile of snow that is just right here on this part of the map. You don't see anything coming from up the stairs from this vantage point. And you also feel this extreme cold coming, an updraft from underneath this crag that kind of chills you to the bone as you're stepping on that side of the bridge.
I'm gonna take my bow out.
Okay.
Put an arrow on it, and then just look back and say, "Alright, there's something over there on this side, so just keep an eye out." And then I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. You all keep an eye out, and because you rolled a 21, what happens next, Hamish, looks a lot like what you did to Mercy. You see a big white snowball that's probably the size of that magical orb that you all have been touching come hurling towards you. And it is coming hard and fast, and I need you...
Nice.
Thank you. All to click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Yo.
What makes it even funnier is your audio cut out in Discord right when you said ball. So it said, you said about the same size of that magical that you've all been touching back at camp. Then you followed it up with hard and fast.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
I did do that thing.
Man.
I totally did.
How is that funnier than everyone touching walls? It is, but I don't know how.
Ah. A mountain troll. At a bridge? Who would have thought?
I wouldn't have thought.
How snug did you wrap her?
How
She's
snug am I?
swaddled. She is
Yeah,
swaddled.
how do I-
Arms
how do
down
I-
to her side. The only thing in her hand is a beaker with goo, with powder goo. And she is snug as a bug in a wolf pelt.
Incapacitated for the whole fight. I'm sorry. There's nothing I
I
can
was
do.
gonna say,
No.
bare minimum, that's paralysis. Bare minimum.
I
was gonna
really
say
wish.
restrained.
I really
Same amount of
wish.
time to doff as heavy armor.
Yeah. I wish it were different, and but I just don't make the rules.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Yeah. I don't know the next line, but I know what you're referencing.
Okay. Wow, did everyone roll less than a 14? Wow,
Yes.
You want
Thanks
to
for bringing
ram
it
some
up.
more salt into that wound? Jeez.
I do. Okay, so that is going to be his first attack. He is going to throw a snowball at you. The snowball is
weak ass shit.
no, it's big, dude. It's like the size of Hamish's chest, which we've all seen, thanks
But he missed, right?
to some art. I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh,
He
no.
hits with the 14.
who does he target?
He's targeting Hamish. Hamish, sorry. Sorry. No, yeah, he's going to throw a snowball at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
that-
hits?
With a 14, it exactly hits.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, that's always a good sign. I'm feeling strong today.
Okay, awesome.
Damn.
You're able to stay on your feet. You're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage from that.
Okay.
Then the snowball explodes. And
Of course
coming
it does.
out of the snowball are just a bunch of twigs. But those twigs
Of course.
are going to start attacking you. Yeah.
Mercy's too tired for this.
Robin, is
What?
this your doing? You got a giant to throw a snowball at me?
Hey, Monk.
Yeah?
I feel like that counts as an enemy entering my.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you
Uh,
dare.
You're right.
Oh.
Misclick.
I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Out of the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's
Natural
But do we have cleave rules?
20.
But do we have cleave rules?
Cleave rules.
No, we're not cleaving. We're not cleaving.
But it'd be really cool if we did.
It would be really cool. Dang. Okay, I told you why it's not worth it. Okay, which one are you attacking?
You mean which one is he killing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant, actually.
Probably the that one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you stab this this pile of branches that is in the shape of Pinocchio, fantasy Pinocchio, sorry, and it crumbles into pieces.
Pinocchio's
Blows
not
me.
under copyright, by the way. You can say Pinocchio.
Oh. Pinocchio. That was good. Now, can they do their attacks now, please?
I guess.
Okay, thanks. The first one will come at you with a natural 3, Hamish. The second one will hit with a natural 19. Mm-hmm.
Hit with what?
A natural 19.
You cut out.
You heard
A
him. Ham. It'll hit with
natural. A natural. Wait, are you guys kidding?
It's a
It's a -6 to hit, right?
The first time we
Why
heard
is
the
it-
19 the second time, but the first
Stop
time we
it!
didn't
You don't
cut
have permission for that. 4 slashing damage from this
Wait,
snow twig thing. The third one will hit with the natural 7. Damn it! Stop it.
It is with a natural 7. It naturally misses.
Okay, and then the ice troll is going to
The
disappear.
what? The
what?
what?
The Bigfoot.
Uh-huh.
The Bigfoot disappears.
Oh, that janky son of a gun.
Pete.
Okay.
Mercy, you hear a snowball fight. It's a muffled as you are getting comfy again in your little tiny sled. It's probably nothing.
Everything good? Are we having a snowball fight? I can't really have a snowball fight.
Let's be fair. You don't hear a snowball fight. You hear a massive snowball thrown, Ham scream, several impacts.
What does that sound like, Camille? What does that sound like? A big snowball hitting. It sounds like this.
I don't think you scream when you're the same way when you get hit with a snowball as you do when you get stabbed.
Did the twig monsters make any noise?
So they're not. I can't imagine them being silent.
They make crab noises. Yeah, they make little click clacks. That's it.
Yeah, no, Mercy
hear something
Mercy
happening.
would try to lift her head.
Okay.
Be like, what's going on?
It's cold out there. You don't want to go out there. It's cold.
I can't go out there. I'm restrained, remember?
You can, if you want to break the restraint, you would have to make an athletics check.
Yes.
Mercy, it's cold outside.
It is cold outside.
It's cold outside. Like the song?
Aiko!
Yeah.
Thanks for the sub!
Aiko Theus!
Yes! What a
While
swell fella.
Laying down
what a champ.
with a sill in front of me and the rest of the part, can I actually like see what's going on or no?
Yes, you can see what's going on. You don't see anything crazy. You just see a bunch of little stick figures running around stabbing people.
That's
okay,
not
no,
crazy.
that would get her. That would gain her interest. So yes, she's gonna try to break out of the. Try.
Yeah, make a strength check. Make a strength check.
Crap.
What a good turn. What a good turn. Nice and cozy. Also, you have disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're able to break out.
Hey!
And the first thing you do, just like a baby, you raise your arms up. You're like, ah. Yeah.
Robin's jaw hits the floor. He didn't think it was possible. Mercy,
Why are there...
You're the chosen one. You're the only one who's ever been able to break my swaddle.
All of his
King of
self-confidence
England.
shattered. Existential dread descends upon Robin.
Okay. She's gonna put the bone paste away so that it doesn't accidentally get lost. And then I assume that was my action to break free, so that would be her turn.
You have any bonus actions?
Not that is an attack type of thing, no.
Okay, that's fine. All right. And with that, Camille, your polearm mastery has come out and shown the world. It's your turn now, though.
That's cool. I'm gonna hit that guy.
Yeah, hit him.
What do you think?
That's not gonna hit him. He's too nimble. He's too quick.
I'm gonna smack him with the butt of my polearm.
Okay, yeah, that hit a lot harder. Yeah, that was good.
Only 3.
Okay, nice. You break a piece of the twig off the twig.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Robin.
I am going to so I can't see the troll guy.
You can make a perception check. Yeah, make a perception check.
Let me see. Even how far away is this potentially? I just want to check and see. Oh, you know, I'll roll. I'll do as yes. Sorry.
Character development? Is that what's happening with Savvy?
Wait, what?
In chat.
Oh.
Savvy is appreciated.
What?
For how you're treating Hamish. You don't see the big-footed creature.
Ooh. Well, let me just get a ruler out. Let's see. Okay. Well then, I am going to. I don't got a lot of shit to do here, so I guess I'll just shoot. Oh, but I'm right next to it, aren't I? I'll look at the twig next to him, and I'll say, "Hey, You know what's brown and sticky? Hey.
It's not going to respond to you.
Oh, you go. A piece of shit. That's what you are. And I cast vicious mockery.
Ouch. What kind of roll is this?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, everybody. He rolled a natural one. Ass.
A natural what?
1.
Ah, it's double damage. No,
yeah.
That's not how that works. And he takes...
Okay.
3 points of psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, he's going to need disadvantage because, you know, he hits so hard. I'm going to give him this one. He's got disadvantage. Okay. Anything else, Robin?
He can't hold a bonus action, so no, I don't have anything.
Okay. Hamish, you've been pelted in the chest by a Hamish-sized snowball, and these tiny wooden creatures came flying out of it.
Do I see the...
Make a perception check.
Bigfoot, not Bigfoot.
It is big-footed. A 5. No, you don't see it.
Don't you have
Favorite enemy?
No, not favorite enemy, because we've been in his terrain. I didn't know if technically if he had advantage. Thank you, Brain.
When I make intelligence or wisdom checks,
perception checks
related to my favorite terrain. I don't know if that counts, but
you can have advantage. I'll give you advantage. It's fine.
I mean, I'll take it.
I heard that too.
So I don't see it.
You don't see it. You don't see it.
Yeah. I'm a little pissed at these little twigs. How big are they?
They're probably the size of your foot. They're tiny.
Yeah. Can I try to? You know what? I'm just gonna. I want to grab one and then throw it over the bridge.
Yeah, you could try. It's gonna be an athletics check versus its dexterity.
Are you?
No. It claws at you like a very fast scorpion. Just clicker clacks at you. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Syl move up.
Okay, the sled moves up with her.
Yeah,
I'm still on the sled.
Yeah, you move a little bit. You're like, oh, you had a stop sign. Oh.
All right. Before I do this, I have to ask, how does this sled work? Because in my mind, it was a rope in her mouth.
You didn't mention that. I thought it was a harness under her chest. You know, like a sled dog harness.
I swaddled Syl in a harness.
Yeah, she's harnessed in.
Everyone's swaddled.
Okay. All right. If she's in a vest, I'm gonna leave her back there.
Okay. She starts to back up. Beep.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll leave her there, and I'm just gonna scream some expletives in Dwarvish and call
it echoes down the crack.
And just for flavor, try to kick at the stupid thing, but.
Okay, that's a good turn. Savvy, you're up.
Yup. Okie dokie. So, I'd like to try to get to here, if I can.
You can, yes.
Okay. Sure will. Then I'm gonna use Booming Blade on this one. Right here.
Boom it.
And let's do this.
Yeah, a 25 hits.
8 slashing.
8 is enough to do this one in.
Okay, poof.
Yeah, it poofs. It boom poofed.
It boom poofed. Do I see a weird looking thing?
You can make
in
a
the
perception
tree line
check
somewhere. Can
that
I
may
ever?
or may not be capable of throwing giant freaking snowballs.
Can I make this perception check? Do I get to roll it?
Yeah.
I see the hopes and dreams of the twig people. I saw them growing into great aspens, casting their nettles far and wide, before they were savagely ripped from the ground as saplings and turned into snowball mites that were then cast down a mountain, tragically undone. I feel pity in this moment, and I am paralyzed as I pass my turn to the next person.
I can't top that because, yeah, that's everything, you know, that one would think as they're sitting on top of this beautiful bridge in the middle of a mountain pass. Good turn. And at the end of your turn, a snowball is going to come flying at you, Savvy.
Uh-huh.
And it is going to hit with the 14.
No, it will not.
Okay. The snowball goes flying, and as it goes over the railing, you spot the troll from the northeast.
Created another big snowball that fast?
And then it's going to disappear.
Is this thing leaving footprints?
Maybe.
It has to, but we'll find out. We're going after it.
Darn right we are.
And then this one is going to attack you, Robin, and the other one is going to attack you, Hamish. So the one that's
attacking, that's crazy. Hang on a second. Are you attacking? What a wild thing to do within smiting range.
Well, I mean,
so I picked up the Sentinel feat. So because they are attacking a creature that does not have this feat within my reach, I'm going to use my reaction to attack it.
And that happens first, like it stacks on top of mine,
I don't know.
like in Magic the Gathering, fantasy
Stacks
Magic.
on stacks on stacks.
Okay, let's see.
Reactions interrupt the current action.
Which one are you attacking?
Ostensibly, they
Probably-
can't attack at the same time, right?
I don't
Technically
know.
speaking.
They
I'm
attack
gonna
each other?
attack the one attacking Ham, because Ham has already been struck several times.
Okay. Thunderstruck.
Ham appreciates you.
Looks more like a snowball to me, but, you know.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
That
your
hits.
rolls.
Hey.
Gosh! That sucked! Yeah.
It's a good thing it attacked when it did.
Okay, well, it hit you for 17, Hamish, at the same time. You'll take 2 slashing damage. I repeat, 2 slashing damage for Hamish. The other one's going to slap you right in the face with the 14, Camille.
I thought it was attacking Robin.
Robin,
Chase
with the
is fine.
14, Robin. Sorry.
Disadvantage.
With an 8, Robin.
Oh, I'm so close.
Your turn, Mercy.
But you missed.
I'm gonna lob a firebolt at it.
Yeah, right over Robin's big bushy head space.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what
Oh
was
my
I gonna
God.
land on?
I thought that was going to be a
That was
1.
lot.
Okay. That misses.
Luckily, exhaustion does not. 1 point of exhaustion does not
Yep,
affect my attack rolls.
it's true.
I
it's
do
true.
1 point.
No, it doesn't hit. It missed. That was a miss.
Oh damn!
Yeah, they're a little
Well-
bit. Yeah, it does do 1
damage
fire
to the
damage, but
snow.
it does it to the snow. The snow has
it
melted.
spooks it. It just
Yes, it is spooked.
be afraid of the fire because you shall soon be kindling.
All right. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Camille, you're up.
I got rid of that, right? Yeah, okay. That snowball has come from about the same place every time, right?
No.
Well, when you say about,
One that came from here, the second one came from here.
It came over here?
Yeah, the second one was from right over here. Like this angle, and it went this direction. So it was basically like this round 1, this was round 1, and this was round 2.
Noted.
There you go. Visual aid.
I like it. It's very militaresque.
I'm gonna run over here,
Okay.
and then I am going to... I think I'm gonna prepare something.
Okay. What are you prepping?
That's such a good question. I'm just gonna Prep. Eldritch Blast.
And what's the trigger?
When another snowball flies out, I want to shoot in the direction it came from.
Roger, roger. Robin, you're up.
I put my hands up and I go, oh, I've heard of a stick up, but never heard of a stick down. And I point down at him and I go, get it 'cause you're small. And I do vicious mockery again. To the
So
same
offensive. So offensive.
Oh, it rolled. DC 14.
Wisdom save, everybody. He rolled a
Wisdom
17. He succeeded. He succeeded because last time you called him poop. This time you can't hurt him. You can't hurt him anymore.
Oh, well then I go, you must not get it. And I don't. I think that's my whole.
Okay, Hamish.
Insulting a bush.
Hamish. Robin is talking a
Not the
lot
first
of
time.
crap at this tree, but twig.
Yeah, totally fair. I'm gonna run up to Camille. I'll take that attack.
Yes.
And
Camille, do I have permission to attack Hamish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
He hits with the
40 feet away. So.
He hits with a 15.
yeah, he does.
You take 3 slashing damage, Hamish. 3 slashing.
That little skank. All right.
Just peppering away, man. Just peppering away.
And I can't see the troll, right?
You can make a perception check
Darn right, I'm going.
or survival
to.
check, your choice.
Ooh. Would the survival be based on the terrain?
Yes.
Then I will do that one.
Okay. Sheesh. Okay.
There we go.
Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Fantasy Isengard.
Oh, he's making footprint where. Oh.
All right. I don't know if you can see that, but it's
How is it
making-
on the side of the cliff that is over the ravine and invisible?
You don't know.
How?
You don't have eyeballs.
I'm right on the bridge. I'm looking essentially right at it.
All
And
right.
it's like, it's
It's
a
hiding.
large creature. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot in the space that it's at, and oh,
Okay. It's gonna have
You
some
know-
cover. Oh, do you have sharpshooter? It does have cover.
yeah, I am
And
gonna
it
use
is currently
sharpshooter.
invisible.
I am
as
going to
in-
use sharpshooter, and
Okay.
I recognize that gives me less to my attack. But you know what?
More to your attack, less to your hit. I see what
Less
you're
to my
saying.
hit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. No. You all see Hamish fire into the crack, and your arrow goes away. You're never gonna find it again.
I think he's over there. I think. So pissed.
Thanks, Puck. Thanks for backing me up, Puck.
Can I would like to release my held action early.
You didn't have a fireball, or you didn't throw a snowball.
I just said I'm releasing it early. You're allowed to do that.
Who are you releasing it at?
I am gonna fire at where Ham was shooting because he said he thinks is over there. And just like Savvy said, this is the mountains. I trust Ham.
Okay, so Ham
I love you guys so much.
Ham just points in frustration down at the crack. You shoot. Yeah, no, I'll allow it. That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, disadvantage because he's or invisible or whatever.
Yeah,
Not disadvantage,
yeah.
just higher AC.
No,
No,
wait.
invisible gives disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Boom.
A boom, he says.
13.
Does not hit.
All right.
That scared me for a second. No, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay. Savvy. You see the Eldritch Blast go far and wide. You see the arrow fly. You can see kind of where they're hinting at, but you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Or make a perception check, rather.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna make a perception check if you'll allow me.
Yeah, you don't.
I see the hopes and dreams of the trees. This time of each snowflake as it falls upon the branches. No, to keep this going here, to make this really understood, I have rolled 3 separate perception checks. I've rolled a 1, and a 2.
Oh my gosh.
So, there's that.
We have learned that this is Savvy's difficult
Unfavored terrain.
Unfavored terrain, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Savvy does not like the snow.
I don't like the snow.
So you're saying that in the mountains, Savvy really needs Ham. They just make such a good pair up here in the mountains, and there's only one bed? That's crazy.
You know, there's been situations where there's only been one bed before, and you know what she did? Didn't sleep. Like she never does.
That's some sort of mistake. We ordered the room with 2 beds.
Okay.
So I come here. I come here, and Savvy is going to use her booming blade. Is it still prone? Did it never get up?
No, that's not prone. That's just it just has disadvantage. Also, I don't see you. Not anymore. Okay, where did you go, Sav? I don't even see you anymore. Oh, you're under the dead one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm on top of it, really.
You're on top of the dead one. You're right.
It's not like I would step to the body and
Potato,
then like, use
potato.
it as... Maybe I would do that. I changed my mind. I wear it as a cape. As an object interaction, because a corpse is an object, I don the twig blight thing, which is not a twig blight. I don't know that.
You have
the tree thing as a cloak.
Oh, it's awesome. It looks like you built a little nest on your back.
Yeah, it's mostly intimidation.
It
This
works.
stupid thing I'm gonna stab.
It's not
I'm
stupid.
Gonna use booming blade on this one. It looks pretty stupid.
It
I'm gonna use
doesn't look
booming blade on it.
Fine.
I declare I'm gonna use booming blade on the stupid thing between me and Robin.
Okay. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
A 25 hits.
13.
Okay. Yeah. The twig blight is dead. I hope you're happy.
I take the carcass of the other one and I cast it down on top of its brother.
Oh. Okay.
We did it.
And Savvy is going to look over at Robin, and she's going to say, "I can't believe that Ham left you like that."
Oh, I can.
You are just beating it.
Just beat it! It's a love triangle, and now there's some... I see what's happening here. Okay. We're going to do one more turn, and then we're going to break to the Fireweed and Tavern show. Hamalam, you got a snowball coming at you. It was going to go towards Savvy, but where Savvy is currently standing, it just can't.
I'm going to yell at the snowball as it's coming at me, just in rage.
What do you say to it?
Nothing. I'm just yelling.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you did, because here it comes, and it's going to hit with a 15. You'll take...
It's gonna explode into more stupid bushes.
They're not stupid.
Robin sees it. Robin sees it and extends his hand, magic crackling between his fingers, and goes, "No," and lowers his hand as the snowball cleans into Ham.
Okay. Okay. It is going to hit for 6 bludgeoning. And then you're going to have... Camille, do I have permission to attack him?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, thanks. First one will hit with a 12.
No, it will not.
Okay, and let me make sure that... Okay, second one will hit with advantage. An 18. And the third one hits with a 15. So you'll take 3 and 3 slashing damage. 6 total.
Ham has had better days.
And now, before it's Mercy's turn... Oh, it is also going to move.
Sorry, you cut out.
It is going to move.
But it doesn't turn invisible this time?
Not this time.
Oh,
it's going to move and take cover in the trees.
I'm going to shoot you in the throat and remove.
Here is the halftime point. And I don't want to jinx it, guys, so I'm not going to say it, but we haven't had any technical difficulties tonight.
As you just cut out.
I cut out because I'm whispering. I'm whispering because I don't want to say the thing.
Oh, we've lost Robin.
Don't.
I have so much fun.
All right.
I say that I'm of everything that we have been technical difficulties.
I don't know if you're joking or not, and it's kind of making my hands sweat a little bit, so I'm going to cut and just double check on everyone. We have a halftime show. It's called the Fireweed and Tavern Show, hosted by the wonderful Soren Angel. So for those of you who are here, welcome. Ari and Vordun, is so amazing to see you guys. Also, Aiko, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, with that, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Alrighty. So, hello everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. We are going to wait for Lightning Hikaru to come back. So I'm your host, Soren. We have a guest co-host today. Lightning Hikaru will be joining us for the halftime crew today. This is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us. We will be starting in just a moment. How are you guys liking part 1 so far of our 14th episode? Pretty awesome, right? I mean, snowballs, snowballs, and more snowballs. Alright. Hikaru! Hello! Thank you so much for joining me today. So, today we'll be trying something new, but before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to some talented artists. So, as you may have already noticed, we have some beautiful artwork hanging in our tavern, courtesy of Pukwudgie and Soft Brambles. You will also notice the many legendary memes created by our amazing viewers like Aiko, Mr. Mini Mopsy, and several others. And we are so happy to feature them in our tavern every Wednesday. Oh, I think you're muted, Lightning Hikaru.
I'm sorry about that. If you are an artist and you create fan art of our characters, we would love to see it. If you visit our gaming-related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel.
Absolutely, and for those not using Discord, you can share your artwork by tagging us on Twitter and TikTok. For formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred, but it is not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured in a future episode of Gaming Related hanging up in our tavern here.
Now onto our new segment.
Yes, very exciting. So in the past, we've been answering some D&D related questions with our expert knowledge, of course. But today we're going to be starting a new series. So for our halftime show in the coming weeks, I will be interviewing a lovely member of our cast and crew. And before we get started, a quick reminder to those hanging out with us for the halftime show, you are more than welcome to send in questions for our guests to answer using your channel points. But please be respectful and keep in mind that your question may be refunded if it goes against our community guidelines or if the guest does not feel comfortable answering your question. Today, I have with me the amazing Lightning Hikaru. Welcome to the halftime show. How do you feel?
Tired, but I'm always tired.
I feel that. I feel that. I hope you're up for some questions.
I am.
Yeah?
I got this. Yep.
Awesome.
I definitely got this.
let's jump right into some questions. Now, this first question is pretty basic, but as a food lover, I've got to know, what is your favorite food at the moment? It doesn't have to be of all time, but right now, what's your go-to? Tacos?
I love tacos.
Oh man, amazing. That is just so nice to, put together. You just have your meats, your cheeses. What do you put on your tacos?
I'm usually pretty basic when it comes to that. Sour cream, lettuce, cheese. I usually add some Cholula.
Ooh.
I like my spice.
You get a little spicy?
Yes.
Amazing. I mean, I love tacos. They're like, who doesn't love tacos? Come on.
Yeah.
Another question I did have for you. What is a movie from your childhood that you enjoy?
Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. I haven't watched that in a really long time, and I feel like I need to have like an Indiana Jones marathon night,
Especially since the new one came out. I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely want to.
You haven't seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I haven't had the time.
Ugh. Oh, I feel that. Hopefully we can, maybe we could have like a stream movie night or something like that.
Ooh,
I don't know. I'll have to talk to everybody about that. That'd be so much fun. Let's see. Ooh, getting into some D&D related questions. What is your favorite D&D class and race to play?
I wouldn't say I have a race, like a favorite race that I like to play.
Mm-hmm.
I've played elves, humans, half elves, half orc. I've played them all, but the class that I usually play is cleric. I would have to say my favorite is the Tempest Domain.
Yep. Ugh. Tell me more about that. I have limited D&D knowledge, so any information that I can get, I am like tapping it up like a sponge. So
Tempest Domain Cleric is pretty much Storm Cleric is another way of thinking about it. They're very one with the elements.
Gotcha.
Having to do with storms, so wind, rain, lightning, all of that stuff.
Ooh, that sounds like so much fun. So you just kind of like channel those elements into like your character and like the spells you use and stuff like that.
Yeah. It was always funny because the first time I played D&D was a cleric, obviously. Compared to how I played then to how I play a cleric now, it's like night and day, which is hilarious to me.
Yeah. It's just totally different.
Totally different. I went from being, because it's like, I'm the cleric, I'm the healer, to being like, I will destroy everything. With the power of my god and or goddess.
You know what? As you should, As you should. Speaking of characters, near the beginning of this project, you mentioned that you do cosplay. So, of the cosplays that you've done so far, which one was your favorite?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I know. It's a tough question.
I would probably say the one I'm most proud of is my costume that I made for season 2 of Ruby.
Oh.
I cosplayed as Yang from the alternate outfits of season 2.
Oh wow.
I'll have to look them up, and I can post them on the Discord at a later time. But yeah, I made that entire outfit, and it was it was comfortable to wear, and it was fun to be in, and I was stopped almost every few feet for pictures. It was very entertaining.
Oh yes, that's one of the best feelings, is like a costume that's comfy but also like really recognizable, and a lot of people are happy and like interacting with you, and it just kind of makes for a really great day,
It does, 100%.
Oh, for sure. We did get a question come in from Aiko. If you didn't have to worry about money, where would you want to move to and live in the world?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I do like where I am right now, mainly just because no humidity. I hate humidity.
Right. I'm with you on that, girl. Oh my goodness.
But I haven't lived much else than where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
But probably somewhere near the beach, near the ocean. I love the water. I love water. It's Tempest Domain Claire. It's not just. It's literally my aesthetic in life. My wall is literally blue. I'm very much into the ocean. So.
Hey, that makes sense. A nice coastal place. That sounds really super relaxing.
Yeah, if I didn't have to worry about that, I would definitely have a beach house somewhere where it's nice and quiet and away from people.
Oh, for sure. Just like nice and secluded so you don't have to deal with people all the time. You just hear the waves crashing. You get to watch the storms,
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
My aesthetic. Amazing.
Man, that is a good question, Aiko. Thank you.
I like that question.
Ooh. Okay. So, let's talk about Renaissance Fair. Right?
I'm going on Saturday.
Oh?
Yay.
Yeah.
Going with my sister and her fiance, and he's never been before, so.
Oh my goodness, taking a first timer. That is so much fun. What character or vibe do you usually go with when you go to the Ren Fair?
That'll depend on the group that I'm going with and what costumes I have ready or not packed away or yada yada yada. I will usually cosplay as one of my D&D characters.
Ooh, nice.
Depending on weather, I'm probably gonna go as my Trident fighter, who looks like a pirate. Or I will be going as my tiefling wizard named Seer, who is a divination wizard, and amazing. I love her so much, and her chaotic energy. So depending on weather, because Colorado says I will be the shenanigans when it comes to the weather. Yep. The most of bipolar.
I feel that.
So, depending, we'll go from there. It is Pirates Weekend for the Renaissance Fair this weekend, so.
Pirate Weekend is so much fun. Every time. All the shenanigans. Puckwudgie says, Divination Wizard, best wizard.
Best wizard. I even have a tarot deck that I specifically got and use for that character.
Oh my gosh.
It's a beautiful deck, and the color scheme is like her aesthetic and everything, and I love it so much. At some point, I am actually going to make a holster to hold the tarot deck in.
Okay, that is so cool. Are you gonna make it out of is it gonna be like fabric or like leather or?
It'll probably be either pleather or if I can get my hands on cheaper leather, then I will make it out of leather, but if not, I'll do pleather. I've made garb out of pleather before. It's not difficult.
That is so cool. I cannot wait to see it. When you do make a holster, if you could please send me pictures. I do want to see it.
Yeah,
I love
definitely.
seeing all of the things that people create. It just makes me so happy. Speaking of Renaissance Fair garb, do you have a favorite piece?
I would probably a few years back from the anime convention that I used to go to all the time, called Nondescon. It's the Denver Anime Convention. There was always a shop in the dealer's room that sold handmade leather thigh pouches. So it would go it goes on the waist, and then it kind of leans on this on the side, and I have two of them. I've got a blue one and I have a brown one. So one of them is my blue aesthetic, and the other is it can goes with anything. And they go with any costume.
and it's easy so that if I don't want to carry a bag with me when I go to the Renaissance Fair, I don't have to, which makes it a lot easier because going to so many cons for such a long period of time makes it difficult to carry all of that, not wanting to carry so much stuff when you're trying to have fun.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to have some kind of place to stash your stuff, especially if it's like part of your costume, so that you're not having to carry around like a backpack or a bag or something like that. Ugh, that's so nice. Where did you, if you don't mind me asking, where did you find your little like thigh pouches from?
I can't remember the name of the company that makes them, but I got them at a con, so.
Gotcha. Because I'm always keeping my eye out for like little storage things or components I can use to like add to my costume, but also not have like a huge bag to carry around. So
a lot of cons and like Ren Fair, stuff like that, you'll usually find at least one reseller that has something of the sorts that's very similar to that.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye out because I am determined to find more little nooks and crannies that I can store things in, because it is so helpful. Let's see. Ooh, your metal roses that you collect from Renaissance fairs, are they all the same color or are they all different colors?
So all of them except for one are the same color. One of them is different because I had purchased that one specifically. It was from a seller who was helping to raise money after the Black Forest fire that took out a lot of Black Forest. It was about 11 years ago. Now, I believe. I lived in Black Forest at the time, so I was trying to help my neighbors and stuff. I actually had friends who had lost houses and everything, so I wanted to help support in any way I can, and saw that they were making that to raise money, and I'm like, one, I'm getting a cool metal rose out of it, and it's blue. Again. And helping out my community, so did a little bit of both.
It's a win-win right there.
Yeah. I think they still like they like alternate like different like fundraisers that they do to raise money by selling the roses at the Renaissance Fair each year. Usually they make a certain amount, and once they run out, they run out.
Man, that is so cool. So that first rose that you bought just kind of started that tradition of getting a rose at every Renaissance Fair?
Yep.
That is so cool. I will keep an eye out for those roses because I definitely want to go to more Renaissance fairs outside of Alaska, so. Because we have one. So. And it's fantastic, don't get me wrong.
It is.
I do want to experience more than one fair, you know?
Yeah, and I hear that the Alaska Renaissance Fair is very different than the Colorado Renaissance Fair.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of things that we aren't able to do because we don't have a lot of space, but we still do get thousands of people coming through every year, so.
Well, if you ever come to the Colorado one, just be forewarned, it's uphill.
Ooh.
Forever. It doesn't matter which direction you're going uphill. And if you're going downhill, be very careful because you will fall.
Gotcha. That is good to know. I will keep that in mind for when I go. So we are about at time, so we're going to start wrapping things up for our halftime show. So thank you all so much for hanging out with Hikaru and I in the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. We want to take a moment to recognize those who popped in chat so far today and the followers gained so far in our 14th episode of Gaming Related.
Please forgive us if we mispronounce your name. We will try our best to get them right. First up, we have Senior Monk 11.
Akwaji.
Boop the Raccoon.
Vordoon272, thank you for the sub.
Ariande?
Icotheus? I'm trying really hard, I'm so sorry.
Ashukuri Kusuri?
Dark Raven TTV.
And the cast and crew.
Yep, and
Toxin,
thank you,
thank you for the song.
Yes, thank you, Toxin. And I did see Mr. Mini Mopsy pop in there. So, hello, Mr. Mini Mopsy. Thank you for tuning in as well.
Those of you returning, welcome back. And those of you new to gaming related, welcome. We are so happy to have you all here.
Absolutely. And before we direct your attention back to Monk and the Lead cast, don't forget to check out our social media platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Discord, and Twitter for clips, announcements, and other fun content. So thank you all so much again for joining Lightning Hikaru and I for our 14th intermission show. Thank you so much, Hikaru, for joining as co-host today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to interview you.
Yes, I had fun.
We hope to see you all next Wednesday at the same time. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related.
And we're back. No, good job, Hikaru. You said, I'm going to be right back. And then you flew off screen. And then you flew back on screen. It's what Default Player did last week. Is that like a running joke?
No, we have to go to the rest.
Running joke.
I totally meant that because I love puns. They're part of my heritage now. Anyway. Good job.
There was a pun there.
There's not. I don't pun. Tificate. Good first half, everybody. Soren, thank you. That was an amazing halftime show. And we got to learn more about Lightning Hikaru, our very own Mercy. So that was awesome. You guys are trying to break the bot. And I, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, uh-oh. What if it rolls that and it just takes up chat for the next 3 hours?
Oh, we can do that.
No, don't. I wouldn't know what to do.
But then we use the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We now have.
Yeah, as you guys break. Don't break it. Please don't break it. Roll pi d6.
It broke.
Roll pi d6.
Don't break it. I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared right now. I'm just gonna ignore it.
You can go crazy with
I'm
this.
gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it.
Jail.
Let's get some snow sound back on. Some wind.
Before we start on the subject of puns, I have a public service announcement. I brewed some tea. It's a Batman mug, and on the other side,
Fantasy.
it says, "There's trouble brewing." Trouble brewing.
I'm glad you're here.
Amazing.
That was good. That was good. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Guess what, Mercy? It's your turn.
She's gonna get off of the.
You get out of the
sled.
burrito?
Yep. Well, I was already out of the burrito.
Oh, okay.
And she's gonna. She'll go right here next to Savvy.
Okay.
Kind of groggily looking around. Can she see him?
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage because I'm sleepy. Perception button.
A 10 does not see him, or it, or them. No.
Well, it was an 8, so.
An 8 also doesn't see them.
Yeah. I have disadvantage. I'm sleepy, monk.
You are.
You see the future of the trees.
And yet you're still rolling better than I am.
Oh, kind of feel bad? Question mark.
With disadvantage, even.
I plead the 5th. Well, I am still close enough to hit one of these little twiggy guys, so I will throw another firebolt at the one to the left. That is the wrong button. It would help if I hit the right button. There we go.
A 19 hits. Yes, that hits. Okay.
Excellent.
Fire damage, you say?
Yes.
It scorches.
He's on fire.
He's on fire. And he goes... Well, he doesn't make a sound because, you know, he's a twig. But it doesn't feel good.
Makes kindling noises.
Oh, yes. Thank you. It makes the kindling sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the chime of matching on a dating app because it's Tinder.
All right, good night, everybody.
This episode sponsored by single ladies. Okay. Anything else, Mercy?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Camille, it's your turn.
Hi. Camille's gonna look at Ham. I can see him from here, right? I imagine.
So
you can see him, but he looks like a tree.
But I know that he's him, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think what Monk was trying to say there.
Look like a tree.
I think what Monk was actually trying to say there was you can't tree him, you can't see him,
yeah.
You can't tree him.
Yeah.
They sound similar.
It does. Also sounds
Close
like
enough.
The ocean. Yeah. Help us, Camille. Help us.
All right. Anyway, Camille's gonna look at him and be like, "I got eyes on him. You want me to stay or go?"
Yeah, Boot. Me too.
Looking in the direction of the troll.
Well, obviously, I want you to murder him.
Noted. Let's see. What if I do? Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to dash, and I'm gonna zoom.
You want to dash up to this thing?
Yeah.
That sounds like a cool thing to do.
And then, with my bonus action, I will activate my Form of Dread.
Oh, cool.
And I'll remember to roll for temporary health this time. I didn't do that last time.
You didn't need it.
Didn't need it. That's 7. And as I take on that appearance very akin to Tabas herself, I stand behind him holding my big scythe, and completely not knowing if he can understand the common tongue or not, Camille's just going to say in that two-tone voice, "You should run fast."
Does he need to make a save?
No. I did my action to dash, so I couldn't do it. I just turned into a spooky guy.
Oh, okay.
Extra spooky guy.
Robin, your turn.
I walk up next to Mercy, and as I do so, I kind of lean over to Mercy and I say, "Oh, they got hands. Those little stick things. They have hands, right?"
Well, yes. Like little fantasy Groot hands.
That's how you can tell.
Yes, thank you, Mercy.
That's how you can tell what type of tree they are. They're palm tree.
I've seen palm trees. That is not what they look like.
That is not a palm tree. I've also seen a palm tree.
No, because they have hands. They're palm.
That's a good turn. That's a good turn. Oh, you're so lucky you pressed that button, because I was like, you're out of time. We don't have time for puns in this house.
And I do it to the one closest to me.
Okay. And it's going to roll a wisdom save. It rolled as 13.
Savvy and I were not.
Got him.
Okay. Its feelings are hurt.
And
Because
it
it
has
is not.
disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little disadvantage token on it. Look at that sad face. Look at that sad face.
Just looks down at its twig hands. Like, oh,
He looks at his hands like, who am I?
What am I?
Not a palm tree after all.
Anything else, Rob?
And I look to the other one, and I'm gonna do unsettling words to that one, and I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. It's just saving throws. I'm not gonna do it. For some reason, I thought this also did attack rolls.
Okay.
Nope. That's my whole turn.
Okay, Hamish, you're covered in these twigs again. They're coming after your bounty.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the big troll in the throat.
You're gonna have disadvantage because you're in melee combat, and you're firing out of melee from inside of melee. I don't know why I said bounty. I don't know. Palm trees, booty. I don't know.
He's in a very pirate frame of mind.
Just
Savvy.
don't call me out on that, Mercy. Let it go. Let it go.
Nope, I will not let it go. I will not let it go.
Don't write it down. Don't write it down.
I'm writing it down.
You wrote
can't
bounty
tell me
person?
what I can't.
We'll clip it too. Let's clip it. I think we
Listen,
clip it.
Stodia Hall has a
We'll clip
bounty on Hamish.
Right now and clip it.
You guys are gonna learn that right now.
Yeah, sure, that's what that is. I bet.
You don't have to clip it. It's fine.
I'm clipping it.
Doesn't even make sense.
All right. You know what?
Yes.
No, she would drag the stupid sled behind her. Gosh dang it! Whose idea was it to put her in that?
Yours.
Camille's, aka Leon's. Leon's like, does Seal pull it?
I'm sure the thing. I don't care if it's disadvantage.
Look at
I
that
want
face
to
he just
kill it.
used. Leon
I want
Chad.
it dead.
I want that. That's awesome.
I want it dead.
No. It just. Phew. Maybe it is a tree. Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't know. You don't know.
He'll just posted up next to a tree.
Just staring at it intently.
You should run.
You're talking
You
to
should make like a tree and leave.
Nice, nice.
Like a tree and head out.
Savalialia.
Yeah, close enough. Crushed it. So, I'm gonna move past this one out of its zone of threat, and I'm gonna get to right here.
Okay, it's gonna take a swing. It'll take a swing.
At disadvantage.
Ah, scheisse, because it rolled a 17, then it rolled a 7.
Yeah, it still wouldn't have hit with a 17, but that's okay.
What?
If that makes you feel better.
Who
Yeah,
are
it
you?
wouldn't have hit with
Who are
Saviola.
Wait, let me.
What's your name?
I think he's saying it
So,
rolled
yeah.
a 17, not it got a 17.
It rolled a 17. Oh, your AC's 18. Oh, you're
Oh,
awesome.
he got a 17. Wow.
We've been over this.
You're good. It says it right here on the screen.
Yep. I see that. So it misses.
It does.
Just to take the salt and put it in the wound
And
a
now
little
it
bit.
has no reaction.
Yep. Cool. So I stabbed this one
Okay.
with booming blade.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yes.
27 hits.
Yes.
Hey, we
there's that
have-
natural 20.
We have an emo for that. Puck, look, it's doing it, Peter. Okay, yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it is. It's dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not worthy of a cool description, so it doesn't get one. I end my turn.
Do you put it on your back? You have 3 of them. You just toss it on your
I
back.
use my object interaction to toss it at its friend.
Nice. Okay, the ice troll is going to look at you and Camille. Do I have permission to hit you?
You can try.
Okay. Thank you. Because here comes the first one. It is a bite.
Here comes a giant fist. Sorry.
What? What'd you say?
No, no.
Oh, you scared me. Did a giant fist do something?
No, you're good. No, you're good. Sorry, it was a SpongeBob reference. I
Okay.
couldn't help it.
No, it's good. It hit with a 26.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. And you're going to take from that 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay? Then comes a claw attack. And it's going to swing and hit the tree. and you're gonna see this big part of the tree just whoosh, go flying off as it just tears it apart. And then comes another claw as you duck under the first one, and the second one will hit for a 15.
For what?
15.
Uh-huh.
And you will take on this one.
Can I see it? Wait, actually, it's probably way too far away.
You cannot. You'll take 8
No,
slash...
we just see a tree flying away.
Yeah. Giggles rolled a 20 with the D20.
Hey, Monk, you know I'm not savvy, right? Like,
Yeah. This one hit for 8 slashing.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you're going to look at this thing, and it stands good 8-9 feet tall. It's completely hairless. Bits and pieces of it are covered in snow and ice. You can see its feet are calloused and kind of shovel-like with the opposable thumb. And it kind of lingers over its head, just staring at you. And that's it for its turn.
Well, I will say, I'm not, I might not be around for much longer, so I might as well cast a spell. I will actually do a Hellish Rebuke on that second hit.
Okay. Okay.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm feeling it.
Okay. Things just got real. It rolled a dexterity. It rolled a 13.
That is exactly what it needed, but it'll still take some damage. It will take 9 points of fire damage.
That is not good. Okay. It's gonna scream at you. And it's gonna sound really cool. Really cool. We'll do it in the post. It, you know, good scream. Good throaty, guttural scream.
Is it a guy? Is it a male?
Camille, is it a boy? Will you look?
Sure. Let me take a little peek under the hood.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just one quick question. Does the scream sound anything like this?
You're not allowed to do that without my permission. So I didn't hear that. We're gonna cut that out in post. How do you like that?
What
How do you like that, Matt?
Post.
What specific are we not supposed to do without your permission?
Nope. Mercy, your turn. Mercy, your turn.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna...
Stop it.
Pandora's box.
You guys are dying. Camille's gonna die.
Probably.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's fine.
It'll be funny.
Oh, no, went too far.
We do it for the vine.
Get it because we're fighting trees?
Hey!
Can I see him now?
Yes.
Yay! I just need to double check my reach. Oh yeah, that'll definitely make it. I'm going to lob another firebolt. 15!
A 15 hits.
Yay! Nine!
Dang! It is shrieking now. It does not like that.
It attacks Camille and just gets a firebolt to the back of the head.
Good throw. You really cocked your arm back on that one.
I did.
Good throw. Way better than you throw snowballs. Camille, you are hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't die though, so I'm gonna start hitting it.
Well.
Nah.
Okay, start hitting it.
Get got. Sorry, hang on. That was wrong.
Okay.
I had rolled with disadvantage. That one?
Did you really roll an 11 twice?
Huh?
The second one's a 15.
So wait, what's happening? You rolled 3 times? 11?
I roll. Sir, I mean, I guess we could just take the 11. I rolled with disadvantage, and I did not mean to.
Yeah, no, we'll just take the 11. That was your first roll.
Okay.
That'll miss.
Yeah, it sure will. But then can we just treat the 15 as my polearm master attack?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, Aiko, you want to see them? All right, Aiko. Here they come. Here they come.
Oh, the spiders.
I don't like the. I'm not gonna look over that.
I'm not looking at it. No, it doesn't
I don't
exist. It's not
I
there.
don't like that.
Those are good
So that's-
speeders.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Let me remember how my ability works. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom saving throw, everybody! He rolled
Yeah.
an 18. Wait, let's see what his wisdom is, though. A
I'm
17.
gonna drink anyways.
A 17.
Yep.
Okay.
Get out of there, Camille.
No, he'll hit me. That's
Target. Stay on target.
that's my turn.
No, he'll hit me.
Okay. Robin. You're up.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And now can I?
You can
this
see the
thingy?
troll. You can't see Camille, but you can see this. You can see this thing.
All right, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Wrong spell. I might have range on it. Hold, everyone, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I do. I turn to Mercy again, and I go, "Hey, Mercy, you know how you can tell if a tree's been drinking too much? You know
It's
how?
so sappy.
Do you know how you can tell a tree has been drinking too much? It keeps trunk texting its axe." And as I do that,
Trees don't have mouths.
Right.
But it,
Right. Or service. They have no signal.
So the two things are gonna happen. I'm first going to unsettling words with the troll. So it has a minus to its wisdom save of
1.
1.
Okay. And now it makes a wisdom save.
Yeah, this is to the troll.
16.
Oh. Did it roll a 16?
It rolled a 17.
No, but did it though?
I don't know. You tell me.
Did it roll a 16?
No.
And I go, "It was funny, you know it."
It rolled higher on the second try.
Fuck.
It rolled an 18 on the second roll. Minus 1 is 17.
I tried, Camille, but you did. You're gonna die. And I.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I did so good.
Hamish. You're up.
All right. Now that everybody's out of the way, I'm gonna move Syl up. Since
The sled goes with?
The sled goes with. And then I'm gonna put some hunter's mark right on that guy.
Okay.
By the way, this thing's dead, right?
No, it's very much
No,
alive.
No.
he's still alive.
I thought you threw a fireball at it for like 9 damage.
No, that was the other one.
Oh.
Oh, this one should have attacked, but I missed it. Oh well. I can summon more spiders.
No.
Wait, is
Nah. Eh.
All right. Well, regardless, I'm gonna step over here. I'll take that attack. And
Okay.
Hunter's mark on the big boy.
It does not have an attack. It used it on me for reaction.
Hey!
Oh.
It was my big brain play.
It was a big brain play. More spiders.
So I'm gonna move over and oh jeez. Sharpshooter, that stupid frickin' troll.
It's not stupid. Quit calling my creature stupid.
It's stupid, it's dumb, and it's, you know what it is the most?
Why?
It's uncool.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hold
It's
on.
working, y'all.
I keep forgetting to do the second half of my silvery barbs. I do get to give somebody advantage. Is it too late to give Ham advantage?
No.
No, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Okay, I give advantage to Camille. I'm never giving it to
Oh my god.
He just took his head That was really mean.
I give it to Savvy. I give it to Savvy.
I hot potato it to Ham.
That's my turn.
Okay. Savvy,
Oh my god.
Savvy, your turn. Camille, you're coughing up blood, man. You took some damage.
You hot potato.
Can we, for flavor, can we just say that in my undead form, every time he hits me, it's like the wound just stays there perfect. Like I concave so easily, and it's just bleeding out of there, and Camille's just still standing there, just staring at him.
Yes.
It's just coagulated ichor.
It doesn't hurt, but it hurts. You know what
It'll
I mean?
hurt in the morning for sure, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm no longer this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, so Savvy is going to move to about here.
Okay.
Can she see Cam now?
You have to climb up the hill, so move like 5 more feet, and then you're be on the level with them.
I feel like I'm like right on the cusp of it, where it is. This is my movement at 30 feet. Can I see shit from here?
If that's your 30 feet, I can look at the map, but yes, I'm just gonna move you like right here. Now you're a little bit higher up.
Can I see Cam? Does he look not good?
He does not look good. He's just standing there defiantly with wounds open on his chest and shoulders.
Yeah, so that's not gonna do. That's not gonna do at all. We're gonna host passage.
Okay.
We're gonna bamp to here. It's not.
Okay.
I don't think she's got that in her right now. But she is gonna swing with booming blade.
Okay. You'll have advantage.
But every time you do host passage,
Dang.
it's a finishing move.
A 26 hits.
For 12 slashing?
Yeah, 12 slashing. Ooh. Okay. And as you bamf, Leon summoned more spiders. As look at Mercy's eyes. Okay, Mercy, they're gone. You're smart. You're smart. Savvy's gonna disappear in a puff of black smoke and manifest behind this large-footed creature, and then
And
the
as she
slash.
does, I want her to slash at it like its tendons on its feet and whatnot, really just trying to piss it the fuck off.
Yeah.
As she comes around with a rage and says, Camille, watch out! I will give you a window. Go now.
Okay.
I always forget. Can I respond now?
You can
I
respond.
don't expect him to go at all, but the thought's there.
Camille says, straight faced with that two-tone voice, "You said take what I want. I want it dead."
Then we work together.
Okay. And it is smelling blood. So the first attack is going to bite you as it grabs onto your arms and reaches down for your shoulder. Camille, the first attack is going to miss with a natural 2. The swing comes through, and the swing will hit with a 15.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll take...
Rules question.
Yes.
When do I get my reaction back?
Part of your turn.
At the start of my turn? So I wouldn't get it until the start of my next turn? Okay, cool.
After
Just
Camille.
wanted to clarify. Okay.
You'll take 9 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna go. I wanted to save this, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with another Hellish Rebuke at that point.
Okay, is that a wisdom save?
Dexterity.
Dexterity save. A natural 1.
Ooh.
Get him.
14 points of fire.
Fire?
Hell yeah.
Fire.
14 plus...
It's 28. It's 28. That's how that works.
Okay. You are going to see that this thing's skin starts to immediately boil and pop from the fire damage as you see it quickly engulfs it, almost like it is a dry tree. And you're going to see that as it turns to swing again, the arm falls off and begins to shrivel and burn on the ground as it screams in pain. And that's going to be it. This one will move up to you, Robin. And as it moves up to you, it is going to hit with a 15. This little tiny twig.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. You'll take 3 points of piercing or slashing damage, Robin. 3 points of slashing.
Oh, that was a good hit. Where'd they teach you that? Elementary school?
Mercy, your turn. Please.
Yep.
His camera's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
She's gonna run up, hearing Savvy yell that Cam was injured, and goes over here until she can see him.
Yeah, you can see him from there.
Cool. I do not want to get close to that thing, and I also want that thing dead. So, I'm first going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Camille.
Okay.
So he gets 8 hit points back.
Okay.
Thanks.
And then I will use my action to yeet another firebolt.
Okay.
Recognizing that he did not like the first one I
threw at him. The 14 goes far. It crashes against the tree behind him and immediately fizzles out as the glass shrapnel goes into the snow. That was a miss.
I tried.
Okay. Camille.
She yells and it goes, "Over here!" Trying to get its attention, trying to distract it.
Okay. And as it turns and sees that the group is encroaching on it, and looking at how badly injured Camille is, it's your turn, Camille.
Wonderful. I appear to be flanking with my good friend.
You are?
You are!
Okay. 23.
A 23 hits.
Murder it.
That's nice.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. As you go to slash this, how do you want to do this?
Very well.
As it goes from looking down at its arm sizzling on the ground to being distracted by Mercy looking over to the side, it's got a bit of a hunch to it, I think, from the picture, yeah?
Yeah.
So as it's craning towards Mercy, that neck is just really well exposed from where I'm at. So Camille is going to make with his bright red eyes, make eye contact with Savvy, and Savvy, you see this slightly eerie smile come across Camille's face as he takes his scythe in a big, wide arc. Perfect. And brings it just cleanly through the neck.
Okay. And you're going to see the head slices off, falls to the ground, and starts to kind of roll down the hill towards you, Savvy. This twig blight immediately crumples to the ground as its master has been decapitated. You see the other arm begin to twitch and move, and then slowly turn to ash. And you guys are out of initiative.
Ham, I don't think this little twig guy got my my last joke about the elementary. Want to know how I know?
Tell me on the way.
It's shrugged.
I'm gonna walk away.
Walk away.
Walk
That's a good call.
I'm gonna walk up to the troll, take out my knife, and remove remove the scrotum.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. There.
The balls on this guy, am I right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Balls off this guy.
It'll make a backpack.
Or okay.
Also, he was so upset, and then I walked away.
Yeah, no, I did not know that you were into that. That's awesome. Okay. As you guys are removing pieces of this thing and regathering, you're going to hear a door slowly creak open. And you're going to hear growling. As to the north, you're going to see at the very top of the footsteps, these stone steps, there is a cabin. And standing at the doorway of that cabin is a rather large dog. Many of them, actually. What do you guys do?
Wonder why the hell the resident of this place decided to only emerge to the sounds of what was happening at this point?
That's a good action, yeah. I agree with that.
Cool. That's the action I take. I wonder.
Okay.
Is it just dogs?
Yes.
Okay. Are they coming out, or are they just standing there?
They're just standing there, and they are growling.
I look to the group and I go, hey, remember a couple miles back when we left the airship and I said wolves? Called it. It was wolves. The general record. I didn't realize they would own the house. I didn't realize they'd like put on a pot of tea or nothing. But like, what's wolves?
Hamish, make a nature check.
Okay.
He's busy.
Okay. You hear the wolves from above, or from below, actually, but you can't see them.
Okay. You said from below?
Yeah, you're below the stairs, but you hear it up at the cabin top.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and unhook Syl from the sled.
Okay. She shakes her jowls and does that sound that big cats do.
Okay. And
yeah, we'll put it in post.
And then I'm gonna wait till everybody else is kind of ready to go up the hill, but then yeah, we're gonna head up. I think.
I mean,
maybe.
As this kill kind of happens, I do want Savvy to come around, not really be super concerned with the troll, but it's going to come around to Camille. What is Camille's demeanor and overall presence like immediately following that?
Very calm. He cut through the troll's neck, and as it fell, he's just kind of standing there, holding higher on the haft of his scythe, kind of down towards the snow, and just kind of looking down on it with like a slightly cocked head.
Well, as Savvy comes around, she's going to kind of arrive almost at his side, looking down at the body beside him. Well, you got what you wanted. That was impressive. How do you feel about it?
As soon as you approach, the form of dread, that appearance like Tavis just melts away, and he kind of rapidly transitions back into himself again. He Oh, Savvy, didn't see you there. Yeah, that was pretty good, I think. That was a pretty clean cut.
She'll give a moment's pause, unsure of what just happened. Did you mean to do it that time?
Oh, the
voice.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I kind of thought I'd be able to spook him kind of out of the trees, because, I mean, the water folks tended to be a little bit freaked out by me in the cave, but I don't know. I think he was just a brave guy, I guess.
She looks to Camille, who he still seems, even after the healing word, how's he looking? Is he looking pretty battered still?
Yeah, he looks...
At this point, Mercy was still coming over and it's like, Camille, are you okay? And just at one point, because she's just exhausted, where the heck did my token go?
Savvy's gonna...
She's gonna... just full on just place plants into the snow.
Yes, just kind of slides down.
Yep.
Savvy's gonna kind of reach into, like, around her neck, and she's gonna pull out almost like a little leather cord, and it's going to have something small kind of tied into it. And as she kind of holds it for a second, you're not gonna have a readily apparent view of what it is, but she is gonna say, when we survive something with a certain style, it behooves us, Melo approves, of a trophy. I saw his head roll down on the other side. I think a fang from its head might suit you. If you want.
Yeah, I think I can get behind that. Cam will go over and take a fang from its head.
Okay. The same fang is covered in flesh and blood as it ripped pieces of you. And you break the fang, and it's 4 inches long and curved, and it's a ice troll fang.
He'll kind of look at it, look at Savvy, and then kind of gesture it towards the sky and be like, Melo be praised.
He likes a good show. And you gave him one today.
All right.
What was that, Camille?
He just kind of like a little bit of pep in his step, a little bit. Yeah, all right. And then he immediately runs over because Ham got the shit kicked out of him.
Don't worry about me. I'm just throwing up pieces of my shattered pelvis.
I am gonna wander over to Ham to see if he's okay. I'm doing like that sidewalk thing, keeping the side. I have a house full of wolves, just a house full of them.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just looking up, and I walk over to Ham, and I go, and I point down to the scrotum that's in his hand, and I point at the snow, and I go, I guess the troll has snowballs. No. So, what the fuck? What was that?
I believe it's a troll.
What?
Well, you asked me what it was. I think it's a troll.
No, like, you went up and you cut off balls and you walked away. You cut and you walked.
Well, yeah. You ever wonder what they make those coin pouches out of?
I hold up my coin pouch. It's just this morbid curiosity. No.
Notice how it doesn't have any seams.
No.
Dungeons and Dragons, ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hi.
Waka waka.
But also, it was like a little bit about how you walked up and did it.
Well, I was only a wee bit pissed.
Oh, yeah.
He did throw a snowball at my chest twice.
Yeah, I
And,
noticed. I noticed at the beginning of that whole situation, you said, Robin, is this you?
And I'm only finding it a little bit hard to breathe.
Oh.
So...
Yeah,
all things considered, I think we probably should kill those wolves.
I mean, they seem to be staying put for now. We probably gotta fix you up a little bit, at least, right?
Yeah, I'm alright. I think Camille needs it more than I. I saw Camille get bit quite a bit there. Also, it kind of slashed him with enough force to take out a tree. But somehow Camille's alright.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're both safe.
I just got hit by a giant snowball. I consider that karma. Twice. Which is fair.
Yeah. You did ask at the beginning of that whole situation if I had anything to do with this because of snowball karma. And I just wanted to reassure you, I did not orchestrate this in any way, shape, or form.
No. I was just messing. Just a game.
This would have been a pretty extreme over-response. I would also like to specify... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, the whole snowball thing snowballed out of control a little bit there.
Don't, Camille. Don't, or not Camille, Hamish, don't.
He laughs for 30 seconds.
It actually wasn't me, you see. It was just a stray snowball. I was teaching Mercy how to have a snowball fight, and she just got a little excited. But I couldn't let her take the brunt of that. But I just want you to know, I'm sorry, because it was my fault. Had I not taught her, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the apology, appreciate the clarification, and in the spirit of clarity, I didn't do any of this, because when I do get my revenge, you will not see it coming. And I walk away.
Stand there for a few seconds and be like, so how do you feel about killing some wolves?
This entire time, after Mercy has picked herself up, since no one answered if they were still injured and needed healing, she kind of stepped up a little bit to have a better look at the wolves.
Yeah, you step up and you're gonna notice that these wolves are not wolves.
Because her first thought process was a door opened. Wolves don't have thumbs.
They opened it like this.
Yeah. Also, important note: we said wolves. Monk said dogs.
Oh.
Now that you're looking at them, they are dogs. Huskies.
What?
Yeah.
They're just little puppos.
Yeah. And
easier to kill for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Behind them, I'm gonna ignore that. Behind them stands a short and stout dwarf with furs and leathers, and you could tell he's just layer upon layer of clothing, wearing snow boots and snow gloves, and you could see his hair is thick and bushy in the front and braided on the sides from his long hair covered in snow, and you could see he's holding a crossbow in his hand. His face is completely dried and sunburnt and leathered from being up on the mountains. You now see from your vantage point that there are skis and poles and sleds to the side. You can see there are hooks on the side of the cabin. As he steps out, crossbow pointed towards you all without saying a word. You see just crossbow pointed, and he is going to make a couple whistle sounds. And as he does, the dogs move. One moves to his other side, and they all kind of lay down and just watch intently at you all.
You could start by lowering the crossbow and saying you're welcome. We took care of your troll problem.
Wait, wouldn't he say thank you?
I think he'd say you're welcome for lowering the crossbow.
I'm
He can say whatever he wants to say. I don't know. It's lost in translation. I don't know how they are.
Why don't you say your name?
I'm Robin.
I'm Camille.
You guys are literally just being happy-go-lucky.
I'm disheartened that you have a crossbow.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
There's
gonna
3
talk
dogs
to the
up there. Was this a big dog of yours? If so,
I hope it was.
We're so sorry if this
I'm
was
not
your other
at
dog.
all.
He's going to make 2 more whistle sounds, and the dogs are going to step a few steps forward, and he is going to step forward as well, still kind of eyeing everything. He eyes Syl, and then he looks at you, Hamish, sees what kind of state you guys are in, and then he will speak. What are you doing this high up on the mountain?
So, we asked a bunch of questions, and then you asked one. Should we just, like, put them in a queue, and, we'll answer them in order? Or do we start with you? We'll start with yours.
It's complicated.
Yeah, it was an accident.
You'll have to excuse my friends. They're not familiar with dwarven sensibilities. We got lost and we need some help.
And if you don't lower your crossbow, we'll be pissed. And there are more of us than there are you. How's that for sensible?
He'll eye Savvy as he looks back at you, Hamish, and then in Dwarvish he'll say, "There are more of you. Did you come alone?"
We came alone, but there are more of us.
Not frozen. You come from the surface, then?
Aye.
What's that? As he points to Syl with his crossbow.
It's my firefly eating cat.
Yeah!
This is Syl. She's a good companion of mine.
You'll hear he'll make clicking sounds, and as he makes clicking sounds, you'll see one of the huskies moves over to the other side, and as they move, they lay down again, and you could tell he talks to them and whistles and clicks.
That's not.
The fire's to the west. That be you, wasn't it?
It is.
How did you make it to the highest point of the mountain without passing?
Like I said before, we got lost. It's quite a tale, and if you let us inside, I'd love to tell you. See, my friends and I, we be very cold. And we could use some rest.
What clan do you hail from? As he looks at your chest, he looks at the pendant that kind of clasps your gear together. The dwarves of Stodia Hall don't ever come this way.
You have to know dwarves like the mountains.
Who speaks Dwarvish here? Savvy, do you speak Dwarvish?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that sounded like you did. Okay. Oh, you're talking to Camille. Sorry, I didn't read Camille. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that part either.
Whose what family? What clan?
Clan Bonecoat.
The Bonecoats moved out of Stodia Hall. down into the Morduk Valley. You're far ways from home.
Tell me about it. And what about you?
The name's Thun. And you're going to see he's going to put the... Antonio, welcome! He's going to put the crossbow on his shoulder. He's going to whistle again. And the wolves are going to... Or not the wolves, the huskies are going to stand up. Your young one. She's going to freeze. Come on. And he's going to turn... And he's going to walk towards the cabin. And as he walks towards the cabin, he's going to open the door. And he is going to walk in. And the wolves are going to walk in with him. Or I keep saying wolves. The huskies.
I apologize. He says we can come inside. He was just a wee bit spooked. Shala?
Yeah, let's go.
It turned so Savvy turns for a moment, pausing a conversation she's having with Camille and Elvish, and turns to reply, well, if it goes south, I have confidence in our ability to kill him. I can take him and his dogs. I'm not worried about that. So, yeah, sure.
I have all confidence in you if things do go south.
I don't know what you're saying, Robin.
Yeah, you guys want to read all that? No, I don't want to read that. Let's stay on track. Please. Please, let's stay on track.
I insist that default expresses that.
Mercy looks very confused.
IA felt left out. Yay.
No. Robin voice.
Oh no.
What's wrong, Robin? What's wrong?
I'm ready.
Are you hearing the consequences of your actions?
That I want to clip. Okay, Robin, let's hear it. Read it.
I read it.
Right now, damn it. Read it.
It's an inspiration.
Wow, yay, oh say I act leo tay oh yay in leo
okay.
Yay if a day I'll go lay.
Okay, that was good enough.
Default, just relax, just take a breath, just listen very carefully.
Oh, get out of here! You're poisoned.
Oh.
You have the
Mercy
poison
does
condition.
actually look at Robin after he talks to her in this very strange language and thinks that he is having a seizure.
Hey, lefty.
Did you get hit in the head during the fight? Are you okay?
No, yeah, IA is say fine, eh?
Are you speaking a different language?
Sort of, yay.
Okay. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, sorry, I'll go back to common. It was Pig Latin.
Was it because you felt awkward that they were both speaking in Elvish?
Yeah, and I only speak common. I somehow, during character creation, didn't pick up any additional languages. So
it's because you picked up dark vision.
Say giggles. Ish you.
Oh, it's okay.
Not an Ishbi.
Yeah, right. Ish.
They weren't talking about you or anything. They were more concerned about the guy in front of us.
At level 6, this isn't going to be a problem, but
and Mercy walks off.
Currently, I'm unequipped for these situations. Bye, Mercy.
As you come into this cabin, you're going to see the dogs are going to shake off their snow. One of them is going to go lay on a bear rug. The other one is going to go lay next to the bed, and one curls up next to the fire. And they completely ignore you as this dwarf hangs his crossbow on top of one of the antlers that is mounted to the wall. You're going to see he's going to stir a pot that's inside of this chimney. The very first thing that hits you, though, is 1, the smell. It smells amazing. And 2 is absolute heat. You immediately start to sweat, and all of your skin, your fingertips, your ear tips, your eyebrows, your forehead, everything immediately starts to itch. And I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no. I have disadvantage. Oh no, wait.
Wow.
It's just skill checks, not saving throws. Correct?
Correct.
That's not until
Okay.
Wait, where's my
I love this so much. I love this so much.
I found
Taffy, save us.
Oh,
Okay.
believe me, if he tries some fuckery, he's so dead.
Mercy's fine.
He's so dead.
Okay. So, Robin and Camille, you cannot help but to immediately start taking off your clothing. You are immediately feeling like you're standing in front of the sun. As you start to sweat, you're getting dizzy. And just the sheer heat from the inside of this cabin is forcing you to try to cool down. Savvy, you acclimate somehow, knowing that you're going from the extreme cold of the weather up here to inside of this cabin. Same thing for you, Mercy. You kind of live a little bit chilly and a little bit cold. You're totally fine. And Hamish, you expected this. So although you are sweating, you're totally fine. He's going to look at you and he's going to say, seeing the reaction of these two, you've been out for quite some time. We saw the fires. We heard the wolves. We realize you just failed the troll. I want to know all of it. And he's gonna push the stools aside. You're gonna see he's going to go outside and he's gonna grab a bucket and dip it in the snow and bring it in and just slam it on the table. For those of you who are that rolled less than a 10, you're going to be shirtless, just kind of and no shoulder pads, no gloves, and you immediately take your boots and shoes off as you're trying to cool down, instinctively wanting to go outside.
Cam undoes his braid.
He undoes his braid?
Yeah, full Fabio.
Yes. It's that Soren braid.
It is very casual for Robin. Just like as if nothing weird is happening at all. There's not even like a slight embarrassment in the tone of his voice. It's just, shirt is just off suddenly.
To be clear, I mean, Savvy just seeing what the others are doing is like, well, when in Moonlit Cove, she's gonna begin to top her armor herself.
Okay.
And now Mercy is confused and is like, why are we all taking our clothes off?
The dwarf is going to say in a very broken common, because you're not from here, little one. And if you don't acclimate well enough, your skin will pop. You don't go from in here to out there willy-nilly. And you could see, Mercy, you could see that they're basically feeling the effects of heat stroke from just being this close to the fire. You guys didn't realize just how cold it was out there and how numb parts of your body were starting to feel.
He's got huskies, man. I know they are miserable in here.
poor boys.
They are.
So we're killing them, right?
No!
No, not the Huskies. The dwarf that's keeping them. Oh, so I get it. We're empathetic to animal cruelty, but not murdering the person responsible to it. I see where the line is now. I understand.
We only kill people that want to, or that don't want to die.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah. I mean, that's him, probably. I don't feel like he wants to die.
Yeah, he's asking.
I mean,
for it.
do the dogs actually look uncomfortable? That is the actual question, because they may have acclimated too.
They do not look uncomfortable. One of them is already asleep.
He's dead.
We might know.
He's dead. I draw my sword. I roll initiative.
Dog's dead.
All right, well.
Speaking to you, Hamish. Go on. Tell me how the heck you made it all the way up onto the mountain peak.
You said a naughty word.
This be the mounting range after all.
Is he speaking in Dwarvish? Or
yes, Dwarvish.
Alright. So, we were down in Bearspire, helping out the village there. We went inside of a cave and met some lizard folk. And while we were talking to them, we were attacked. And the next thing you know, we appeared on top of a mountain. And I promise that's the truth.
He's going to reach into one of the many pockets of the leather pouches that he has and straps, and he's going to pull out a coin. And you immediately recognize this coin, Savvy, and he's going to flip it. And as he flips it, he catches it in the air and he slaps it on the back of his hand, and he looks at it and he smiles. He's going to say to you, well, aren't you the lucky one? A winner for landing here. I had an inkling that something was going to happen. And the fact that the troll has come out and that the wolves have gone awry. Something is afoot. You said that there are people back where the fires were. That's 4 miles from here. How many? How many dead? How many alive?
It's hard to tell right now. They weren't exactly handling or acclimating to the cold very well. So, when we left, it was probably in common. How many lizard folk would you say are alive?
Tell him that it is at least 3 dozen. I do not trust him. And if you understand me, as I'm sure you do, know this. I am not afraid of you even now.
He looks
as you're just stripping in his house.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of you.
It's one of those things where
more artwork.
We'll put it this way. I think that's a pretty hard flex. It's this idea of like, you know what? I can start taking my armor off, and I will still whoop your ass.
He's gonna look over at you, Savvy, and he's gonna say, "There's no fighting needing to be done in here. I'm just curious."
And yet you talk in a voice and a language that only 2 of you can understand. Isolating the rest of us. To what end?
Be my house. I speak my language. But I'm not a rude Thun. You'll forgive me.
If you need help finding a word, I can help you find it, and we can speak in the language all of us can understand.
He's gonna go and he's gonna pull the chair and he's gonna sit at the chair at the table. an inkling, a vision rather, from one of the gods. Gods don't show themselves up here in the mountains, at least not this far north. Telling me that the next people that I were to see at my doorstep were to be let in. He puts the coin on the table.
You said I recognize that.
You
Is
do.
it a gesture or a specific denomination? Like, what about it do I recognize?
You recognize that this coin belongs to followers of the god Malo, the god of luck. And you have never seen a dwarf follow Malo. But this is no ordinary dwarf. This is a secluded on the top of a lonely peak in the wretched ass mounting forest range. And yet he flipped a coin before even divulging anything to you all.
So, seeing the coin, her eyes are going to linger on it for a moment before drifting back to Thune. His name was Thune?
Done.
Done. Tell you what. I have some dice right here. How about we play a few rounds? If you win, I'll tell you anything you want to know. If not, if I win, you tell us what we wish to know. We did put on a good show.
He is going to light up. And you're going to see he's going to kick the chair out from the underneath the table to the other side, scooting it backwards. This is good. And with that, you all are in a warm, dwarvish cabin in the middle of the mountains. Safe, and for the most part, well. And you have found a follower of Malo expecting you. This dwarf named Thun. And this is where we're going to wrap it up. Amazing job, everyone. Camille, I'm glad you're still alive.
Mercy just instantly starts falling asleep.
Yeah, that fire damage on that troll was epic. Okay. Well, everyone who has tuned in and joined and followed and subscribed, thank you so much. We are so happy to have you guys and girls, and we're just grateful. It's session 14. It is such a cool thing to see that we are now rolling into, what is this, how many months is 14 weeks? 3 and a 3 and a week?
3 and a half.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, we play every Wednesday from 7:30 to 11, so we're a little bit over time. But I wanted that to play out so that we can start in the warm cabin next week. For those
MST.
of you... Mountain Standard Time, yes. Yeah. We also, I want to celebrate that we hit our goal of 150 followers, which is so freaking cool. Thank you all so much. And as Leon put it, imagine if 150 people were in the room with you. They wouldn't fit in this room, but that's a lot of people. So thank you all so much. Before we kick it off to the Discord channel, does anyone have anything they want to say?
I think you're really underestimating how much room 150 people take up. I think the world record for number of people in a phone booth is 20 or something like that. So I'm sure that we could fit 150 in that room.
I have a personal bubble, so no.
You don't have to be one of them. Well, actually, hang on.
To the ceiling.
I assume Hikaru is following the channel, which means she would have to be one of the people.
Yes.
How many Hikarus fit in this room? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
If there's a
I've
bubble.
never seen Hikaru in real life, so I don't have context.
Yeah. Well, cool. So grateful. Thanks, everyone. We do have a Discord channel that we like to hang out in for 30 minutes after the game to just go talk. If you are comfortable, you're welcome to join our Discord. I just posted it. And have a chat with us. And if you are really comfortable, you can turn on your camera or your microphone and use your voice. If not, just come hang out and just be part of the fam. Anyone else have anything to say before we wrap session 14, everyone?
Default, you were telling me there was something that you wanted to say, actually.
Well, I actually prepared it in Piglet.